Cool. So, last we left off, the group had finished a long rest after chopping up the mini kraken, having some conversations, Zia getting taxed for a card even in Neem's absence, and now today we've swapped out Leica for Neem, so still 4, but Leica has work to do repairing the hull, so that works out. But yeah, as we left off, the sack of holding that almost killed you is being held by Kazrus.
Yes.
Is I think the only potential note. Yeah, but from there we pick up bright and early dawn of the day you guys are to arrive at the Cullivad Mors. You can see in the distance a blip of land that is the island. You know, you're just a couple hours out. You can see a couple of ships on the horizon, many of them looking larger than yours, but none appearing to be speeding towards you in a hostile fashion. Yeah, it's a bright and crisp morning. It's a little bit chilly, fairly cloudy overhead, but weather doesn't look atrocious. But yeah, the day is yours. What would you like to do?
Are we eating breakfast?
Of course. Yay! We have so much shark meat to work with.
That is very true.
Let's
There's
see.
too much shark meat.
Off of Nemo's near the last session, the last meal that we had gives us a little bit of a bump to intelligence save rolls.
Oh.
I think it's plus
Plus 1 to intelligence-based skill checks.
Oh, okay.
This time, let's go a little bit bigger. Let's do some greenfish curry. Lots of spices. For early morning, hell yeah. If you can make it. So greenfish curry will give everyone some. It'll give you advantage on your next intelligence saving throw in the next 24 hours.
Nice. Okay.
That's
It
really
is
nice.
hot and spicy and basically looks the same color as Otter Scales. But he seemed beaming with pride this morning. When he passes out everything, frowns a little bit, looking around for like, this is not what the wakings.
I think life is still down in the hole fixing the boat.
Okay. I'll give each of you a bun as well. You can have throughout the day for something pretty actually.
Nice.
Is it how much? So plus 1 to saving throws.
Plus 1 for your intelligence check.
Yeah.
Your next intelligence check. Plus 1 to saving throws. And then plus 1.
Okay.
I think I'll go up the crow's nest and just watch through my spyglass the land.
Sure. Yeah.
A bit closer.
Cool. Yeah, make a perception roll with means advantage.
19.
You don't have a bonus to perception. Yeah, maybe not. I'm used to everyone maxing out their stats. So
Yeah.
I have a party of like 6, and their highest passive perception is 12 between them on our Sunday group.
Oh my god.
It's so
And they
interesting.
compare that to your full party. It's
Oh
like
my god.
23, 25.
Cool. Yeah. Looking out, you can see that. Yeah, the island seems of decent size, and as you guys get closer, you can see that it is indeed really 3 islands. The kind of island closest to you guys does look to be the biggest one when you're heading towards, and kind of rises to a natural hill, not quite a mountain, but there's definitely an incline up towards the middle of the island. Beyond that, still too far to get any specific details about ships or anything, but yeah, keeping an eye out. Cool.
Well, yeah, I'll just start tying everything down and like preparing to dock basically.
Sure, yeah.
I will
Dock?
help.
Well,
Yeah.
preparing to land.
Yeah. I will help you.
Sure. Cool. So, the morning passes by, an air of excitement in the air as you guys have survived your 2-day leg. Likely one of the shorter voyages you guys will take on.
So much happened.
But yeah, a palpable excitement as you guys near. Leica does emerge from the hold at various points to kind of look, see how close the island is before muttering about having repairs to do, and kind of cursing out Otto in a very loving way before continuing their work.
It takes gold to repair the ship.
Mm-hmm.
I assume if we get someone to do that, we pay them. Are we paying Leica? Are we using gold to buy supplies to...
Ship already had.
The ship has...
Okay, so we're not spending 500 gold for this.
You're not. So the
Okay.
ship has, or had 25 HP's worth of repairs. You guys have
Mhm.
used 10.
Okay.
So you have another 1,500 gold's worth of supplies to repair the ships. Or if you like, you can all sell that off. And then
No.
We sell the ship.
More underwoods. That's what I'm hearing.
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, the ship is currently on 90 HP, but as Leica works, it'll increase. And I had said others who are proficient with carpenter's tools can also help and speed that up. But as you guys get closer, is there anything you'd like to do as you get close, and how close would you like to be before you do that? Otherwise, I'll just talk you through what you see up until you get to docking somewhere. Is there? Cool. Alright, yeah. Well, nevertheless, as you get closer, it becomes more and more apparent the separation between the three islands. And it looks like there is, from a distance, it was kind of hard to see. I'll draw it out here, because kind of, if you guys were coming from this way, there's a gap here-ish between the first and second islands. Those aren't their exact shapes, but so you can get an idea of, as you get closer, you can see there is a strait that looks like, and as you get closer, you can see ferries kind of shipping people between the islands.
Fairies.
And you can, the two of you certainly who have been here, identify the three of them pretty easily. Even in this early morning, there's no such thing as morning drinking if you're a pirate. So as you guys get closer, you can hear the sounds of taverns, bells ringing.
It's just breakfast.
Just breakfast, exactly. You can begin to hear loud snaps and sounds of crushing and cracking from the island known as Crunch, the large shipyard where ships are being scuttled, broken apart, repaired, and all around worked on. The third island that you know to be here is currently out of sight, but you know to be the smallest of them and dedicated to shrines to many of the gods that claim the oceans as their domains. As you approach, you begin to get a better look of the ships that seem currently docked here. None of them actually set up at individual docks, but instead anchored out in the bay. You do see, as you get closer, a series of docks with smaller rowboats and dinghies that you imagine people have used from the larger ships to get onto shore. You can see that most of these seem to have at least one person standing guard, but yeah, a couple of the boats that you see is the Requiem, which is a boat made out of a darker, almost black wood. Its tails are slightly tattered, but and especially for Neem studying it, you can tell they're tattered and they're tattered in a way that doesn't take away from their effectiveness. They're perfectly good sails that have been potentially made to look tattered. You can see one ship which has emblazoned on it Might as Doom, and on its sails is it has the figurehead of a dragon, and its sails have the two wings of a large gold dragon. Another one you see kind of looks like your stereotypical pirate ship branded the Siren's Call, and countless others, well not countless, but several more ships around. It looks like there is a beach that you guys could potentially disembark on. It's up to you where you guys want to leave your ship and how you want to do that. You do have an anchor to tie yourselves out in the bay, though you don't have a dinghy to get to shore. Looks like the docks here, your ship is kind of a little bit too big to fit in there comfortably, but it could be made to work. Depends whose parking spaces you take though. Yeah, how would you like to navigate this?
How long can you travel?
Not too long. Do the planks. If I fly
If we anchor offshore, can you fly us to land? Instead of stealing someone's spot.
I can
Does not fly.
try. You just make an inside check on me as a person.
I think maybe we just head for the beach.
I think the beach isn't a bad idea.
Yeah.
Like, just in case. We might need to get out of town. Then we'll try to
Yeah, I know, but still, it's like the beach doesn't just drop off. It's like we're still gonna have to dock off or anchor away.
Django says, I know I've heard you brag about your ability to talk to anyone across dimensions a few times. Why don't I let you off at the beach and then I'll anchor out in the bay. If you need me, you can chat to me and I'll come pick you up. Otherwise, we can, depends how long you all want here. Stay until sunset, spend the night, we can see. I'm more than happy to remain and help Micah fixing the boat as far as I'm able. But I wouldn't say no to an adventure on shore if you guys are confident leaving the ship.
I like this idea. I'll have to find some gold for this communication, but
Of course.
but I like the plan.
Very well.
I can't remember what the items are called. I know I wrote it down. I just can't find it anywhere.
Elevita Major, Minor, and Crunch.
I don't know why I didn't write that down.
You're on
No.
Major.
Yeah.
A major.
Yeah.
I can't find it. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Before we go, what are the rules?
What?
Rules.
Yes.
You said rules when Potter does something.
Oh
big
yes.
job,
Okay.
Yes.
No punching people. No.
Punching.
No harming anyone. No grappling anyone. No killing anyone.
No taking the dodge action.
No actions allowed. Just try not to get into trouble. You only get to fight people if they fight you first or we say so. Okay?
Duck.
Yes, duck will be the
I think, Zia, you are aware that pickpocketing is kind of like a national pastime between pirates, and it's widely, like, it's only frowned upon if you get caught, and if you get caught you have to pay the person whose pocket you were trying to pick a fee, but aside from that it's generally not something that gets people killed, just as a by the way, as far as rules
stealing
go.
is allowed as long as it's out someone's pocket. I know you don't have pockets, but you can steal people's things in their pockets.
And it's not really tries to steal from Otto.
They pay you. You don't hurt them. They pay you. As long as you catch them.
Otto's already put off on the side.
Okay, so if you can pickpocket people, if you get caught, you pay the person a fee.
Yeah.
Okay.
Standard fee is 10 gold.
Okay. Pickpocketing fee. Yeah, so that being said, watch your pockets, everyone.
Take bear.
We can take bear. I don't know how people will react to a bear.
Maybe they don't steal from us.
Maybe they don't steal from us.
What if they steal bear?
Oh,
I think that'll be very difficult. I'm going to take Shirai.
Sure.
I was about to write 10 rand. 10 gold pieces. Okay. Django says he'll drop us off at the beach and then anchor offshore. What else? Okay. We can go to Crunch. I don't know why we would see reason to, unless you want to buy supplies for our ship. But I think main course of action, find information about Leica's gun, Captain Seema, the Kraken that we fought, and sell those teeth that we have.
sounds good.
Yeah.
I'm the mom of the group, it's terrifying. If I get too pushy, please tell me.
I don't think there's such a thing with this chaos crew. We need to be dangerous.
And no throwing anyone into the ocean.
Oh.
No fishing with each other.
Okay.
God, out of the box idea.
Yeah.
Out of the box.
Sure.
No repeats.
If I didn't think of it, I blame myself. They main idea.
That's true. You did say don't fish with each other.
Yeah.
Don't fish with yourself.
That was above the table.
Also, keep your clothes on.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, I think we're ready to go.
But
I saw that.
nevertheless, I've realised that I start 80% of sentences with nevertheless when I'm DMing.
And you said you said an air of. I can't remember what the other word was.
Like 4
In the
times
air.
probably.
Yeah.
Without further ado.
Change it up a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit of spice.
Yeah. You all disembark onto the beach, splashing a little bit in the shallows. You all suffer fairly chilled ankles for a minute, but it's nothing atrociously cold. It is early morning, but these are still fairly tropical waters, so nothing too uncomfortable. Django bids you farewell, requests that none of you die, and says he'll be just a couple of minutes away, and then kicks the ship back out. You can see up off the beach that you guys are on, there's kind of a little bit of a greenbelt type situation, and there is a path that looks to wend its way up the slight incline towards the island proper, where you can see, or if you can't see, two of you would know the island kind of works in a corkscrew pattern with more or less one long street that spirals around the island, and there are, of course, it's a pirate town, it's going to have sketchy back alleys and dead-end streets, things like that, but for the most part it follows the curvature of some kind of a shell. But making your way up this path, you find yourselves on a cobbled street. Looks to be kind of fairly slicked. There's kind of algae growing on it in some places. Looks like wet boots trump over here fairly often. And there's not as much in the fishing village, but certainly the smell of the ocean about here, as well as cheap ale. There's very much whatever you picture when you think pirate town, this is it. You can see people of all races, all builds, seemingly all walks of life, walking around, although even those who are refined look fairly scruffy here. Similar-ish in the way that Neem has fairly tattered clothes, but wears them in a regal manner.
Oh no, where is the bean?
get the sense that this, of all the places your troop has been together, this is probably the place you stand out the least. Certainly you stood out the most in the fishing village, and Timboda was a hodgepodge of various different characters, but you can see various troops sort of as strange and eclectic looking as yourself. So you get the sense that you're, at least by virtue of your presence, you won't attract undue attention. You can see taverns and shops, fish stalls of all kinds around you guys. If indeed you are looking for Seema, you would know that she does kind of hold court, for lack of a better term, near the apex of the island. What is it you all would like to do?
I just want to check the shark teeth that we have.
Yeah.
We have 300 of them.
Indeed you do.
Could we put them in the bag of holding? Like Cadros has. So I don't know if we'd be able to like actually carry them around without having people be like, why do you have a humongous sack
Yeah.
that is shark and
That's
protein?
pretty reasonable, unless Kazra would have for some reason not allowed that. But
What would be the first question?
You see no crew. But then again, we fit in, but
Yeah.
still, not exactly violence.
Excuse you. And
just in case you forget it exists, is Zia going to be in their pirate person form, or Zia form?
I didn't forget it.
Okay,
I didn't forget it. Forgot what? I didn't forget it existed.
no worries.
I probably would have changed, and I would have took my coin purse and just shoved it right down my boobs. Just because then no one can steal my gold.
Well,
Unless they're really handy people.
Steal
But
it.
then they get stabbed.
If they steal it, it's worth it. What? It's worth it.
No, it isn't. I don't want some random person touching my boobs.
but
Anyway.
10 gold though.
Yeah. That's
Take
right.
gold.
I will keep an eye out for just anywhere that sells like, you know, like your tourist destinations, like we sell like shell bracelets or like shell necklaces. I just want to find someone who's like, shark teeth, get your shark teeth necklaces. Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Or a museum of some kind.
Okay,
Not that I think
definitely no museum.
Yeah.
But
A curio shop. I don't know.
yeah, make an investigation check for me to find these please.
Yeah.
Not very smart, but
Ha!
+1.
Wonderful.
Hey.
Well, is the intelligent?
Oh yeah, you do have a +1 to this.
Is it a one-use thing or is it just for 24 hours?
It is for 24 hours.
Okay. Then that is
So it'll be like 16 hours.
7.
Cool.
21. 18.
18 down.
Oh my god!
Never mind you! This is the smartest Otto's ever been in his life.
Very nice.
You have -2.
Very smart.
What I expected.
Yeah, I think Zia, looking around, you are kind of too focused on the shark tooth necklace idea specifically, whereas Otto's kind of just widely taking everything in.
Yeah.
Otto, you spot a kind of tavern-sized building, which has a sign which reads "Protections and Poultices by the Grand Mystic Bursala the Wise," which you can see in the shop window looks to have various potions, as well as various things like shark teeth and the like. You can see what looks like certain kinds of feathers, strange like worm things, as well as what looks like humanoid teeth, kind of hanging in the window. And I think Zia, you don't spot this shop first, also because with your 19 passive perception, you do notice, even just looking around, everyone else has their coin purses just kind of out at their hip,
Yeah.
within like, yeah, very easy range of fingers.
People want to be robbed. Still thinking. Yeah.
Also, his nose will perk up for a second, smell of musty old books. Turn his head and go, this one. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, that'll work. Thank you.
It's got teeth.
It does have teeth. It has really cool teeth. Do you want to go inside
Yeah.
and look at the teeth?
No.
You don't want to look. You just want to go inside.
Yes.
Okay.
Where's the bean? Look around.
I think I'm happy to be somewhere more familiar, but still a bit suspicious. So I'm kind of trading and keeping an eye out to see if anyone is kind of following the group or.
Sure. Yeah. Make a perception check.
That's a thing.
Noted. There's no non-ominous way to say that someone's failed a perception. Even if there's nothing, it just sounds like a
Listen to your opinion.
I have.
Oh. I got this place.
I don't think I know this place specifically.
This place.
The island, yes. Not like incredibly well, but it was quite a few years ago.
What is it of the fun?
Lots of drinking,
Yeah.
bar fights,
Yes.
pit fights as well.
pit fights,
We can
like in
money.
Pamoda.
It's fine.
I think so. I think you can.
Yes,
or you
we
can
should.
just join them for fun. Okay,
You'd be
hold
very
on.
good.
Let's
Sounds-
get some more gold first.
I know how we can always win, so we should definitely do some good fights.
Okay. Let's get some gold so we can actually spend more gold on the pit fights. And if you need any more spells casted, we can spend more gold on you guys.
Okay. I'll show you later.
Can I ask you to make a persuasion check?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh.
It's 8.
Aww.
You need to be very high.
Almost an 18.
Yeah.
I think if it was too high, Otto would have been a little bit concerned.
Yeah.
But for the first time, seeing him in a different light,
Yeah.
mildly aroused.
Memes just like shaking, like, let's go pit fighting, guys.
Yes.
Brilliant.
This is perfect. Will you be doing the fighting?
I'm more of a planner, a strategist. It's important when fighting to have a planner and a fighter.
Yes.
So that was to win the fight.
Yes.
Yes.
But Neem
Or
can
some
also
reasons.
make sure we get enough
Yes.
gold to actually make profit from you fighting, if you want to fight.
We need a bookkeeper, you know, to
Yeah.
keep all the bets.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It's
you don't like
to
it.
write down how much money you get and how much money people owe you. Because if you win and someone says, hey, I bet that Otto loses for 50 gold, we get 50 gold.
Oh.
Mhm.
And then we pay the god for more magic, yes?
Yeah, we can. Okay,
Yes,
shopping.
you
Let's go.
Shopping. Well, technically selling, but yeah.
Awesome. You guys walk into the store, which you find it does look like it used to be some kind of a tavern or an inn. You can see inside there have been kind of sets of shelves set up with various potions and whatnot on them. You can see stands set up with these teeth. A plaque reads, Necromancer teeth. Keep away the spirits of the dead with your very own 50 gold apiece.
Oh my god! I love you so
You
much.
can see what looked like the worms are written as rat's tails, authentic rat's tails. Keep infestations off your swashed boards. 15 gold apiece. You can see the feathers are gull's feathers caught by Bersalo's own hand. And two of you know that if a gull drops a feather in flight and it's caught before it touches the ground, it's said to be a good luck charm. And it looks like they're reasonably well stocked, but it also looks like they make frequent sales of these, sailors being as superstitious as they are. At the back of the store, behind a bar, is a kind of how to describe him? If you went to a fair and there was one of those like really shady tents where you go inside and someone reads you a fortune or like a tarot thing, that's what this guy looks like, mixed with like a very friendly and affable person. He's got kind of the most stereotypical like mystical wizard robes you can think of. It's like a royal purple with like golden stars emblazoned on it and whatnot. He's got like a felt hat that's far more elegant than it needs to be. He's got a well-trimmed beard and very very friendly demeanor. Tiefling himself. His horns kind of poke up around his hat. He's got kind of like a purplish tinge to his skin. You can see there's looks to be one other customer in there at the time, a kenku with kind of like a black cloak, quite small as kenkus are, who looks to be perusing one of the shelves of bottles. As you walk in, the figure says, "Welcome, welcome. I, of course, am Bersala the Mystic. What can I do for you today? Protections against evil? I offer it. Need your future read? You're at the right place. Need an interesting drink, more than can be offered at the taverns? Well, look around you. What'll it be?"
How much do you charge for your necromancer teeth?
It's on the stand, 50 gold a price.
Okay.
50 gold a piece. A little bit pricey, but I know firsthand how little you want to deal with the spirits that roam the seas, and these will keep you right safe. I can guarantee it.
I really want to buy necromancer teeth, but that kind of like Zia really likes ghosts, and it's multiclassed into a ghost rogue. It's so annoying. Okay, how much do you sell for your gull feathers?
What did I say they were?
I can't.
Did I not say?
15. I think.
15 gold.
15.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Same as the rat's tails.
Okay.
I think.
What are these drinks you're talking about? Those sound interesting.
I've got potions of all kinds. You're welcome to peruse and see. Even I forget what's in stock here sometimes. Otherwise, if you're looking for an exciting but perhaps unexpected time, there's the bin. And he gestures, and there's a large barrel of just unlabeled potions. And he says, each of those is a mixture of potions, which I have tactfully forgotten which potions went into making them. Many around here like to buy a few. They're 20 gold a piece, which is a steal, considering some of the potions that went in here, and bet on the outcome of themselves or their friends drinking it. Otherwise, if you've got someone you either really like or don't like, they're great to slip into drinks. It's very rare that something truly nefarious happens, but I suppose the risk is yours.
I'll take 2 of the mystery potions.
Very well. 40 gold.
I'll also take one.
Sure.
Okay, so I have some giant shark teeth to sell you, if you are interested in purchasing.
You don't become a mystic without having an intense curiosity for all
That
things.
is true.
Of course I'm interested. Whereabouts did you come by these teeth? And how are you still standing? That is quite the feat to have survived an encounter.
Well, we have
Or-
this lovely, I was going to say gentleman, but man.
Yes, you do appear to be quite the specimen.
Thank you. Those lammies have
Did
it down
Ben
in
come
front.
with us?
Yes!
Okay.
Is Bear in the stall?
Yes, of course!
He's like moving shelves.
Um, Yeah, the phrase bull in a china shop kind of describes Bear at this point. But Bear is probably the classiest of all of you. He as of yet hasn't knocked anything over. You can see Bersala kind of eyeing Bear, but yeah, as I say, miraculously you guys are somewhat normal here.
Yeah.
So there's not too much of a
Tiger
hassle.
walks down the street.
Yeah.
Nobody bats an eye at Bear.
Yeah, that's great. Bag.
Bag.
I don't want to reach into bag.
It's a bag full of shark teeth. That sounds awful.
Exactly.
I need to rage before I do this.
Just can we just empty the bag?
Just flip it.
You can. Oh, so
Okay.
I was looking up, and now that you guys have 2 bags of holding, I thought if you emptied a bag of holding, it broke. It doesn't break, it empties out everything that's in the bag on the space, and then it only acts as a bag of holding again once you flip it back from being inside out.
Okay.
If you put a bag of holding in another bag of holding, everything,
Gets very.
I know you messaged me.
I think everything gets dumped out. No, never mind. I don't know what happens to the, if you put a bag of holding in a bag of holding, both bags are destroyed, and a rift opens up to the astral plane, which sucks everyone within 10 feet into it. As far as I remember, all of the stuff also gets dumped into the astral plane, and then the rift immediately closes. It's one way and instantaneous. So I have heard a tale of people trapping like a grand demon like that. The one character, they were dying, so the Hail Mary just ran up to him, bag of holding, trapped himself with the demon in the astral sea, and let his party live. So, cool maneuvers. Otherwise, yeah, tipping bags inside out will result with a lot of teeth on the floor.
Yeah. And some other stuff that we have no clue about.
Potentially.
Possibly, yeah.
That's the thing with finding other people's bags. You don't know what they keep in them.
Did that when we first got it.
I only learned about that today, and I didn't want to mention it because I thought it would be metagaming, but yeah.
Tipping it over?
Yeah? No. Can we have a bag of teeth? Yeah, we put the teeth in your bag.
Sure.
Another
I'll
crackage!
move back a bit.
Yeah.
What could go
It's
wrong?
like very apprehensive, like leans backwards in a little
I think you are aware it's probably not a great idea doing that in the store. Just the shelves are packed close enough that 300 large teeth might displace some things.
So just put a hand in the bag and say, shark.
300 shark teeth. Or maybe like 5 of them.
Show a few.
I'll get one
Sure.
and show him and say there's plenty more
Yeah.
where these came from.
Well, that is most impressive, may I?
Yeah.
Looks it over. You can see he picks up a wand and kind of points at it, and there's like a
I
English
use
light that
thaumaturgy
goes
to make the sound of the ocean.
like,
Let's go around.
well, it seems to be the real thing. That is most impressive. I'd be more than happy to give you these at, say, 10 gold apiece. I mean, to take these off your hands, not to give you them at 10 gold apiece.
Sounds good. You like all of them?
I can certainly use all of them.
I don't even know how many we have. I haven't told you how many there are.
Well, you mentioned that there are plenty more, and rest assured, I am quite successful here.
Yeah, I wasn't saying that you aren't, but
Fair enough, but
do you have need for 300 shark teeth?
I could find need for 700 if you had that many.
We don't.
Hmm.
But we'll come back if we do.
Very well. If you'd like to come into the back, there's the storage quarters are up the stairs, second floor and whatnot. Might as well use them for something. But that way, yeah. All right. Very well. Let's go.
That is so true.
I
You
wanna
are very smart,
lock
though.
up the shop in case someone wanders in and steals.
Do not fret. You see, as he turns to leave, he leaves behind an image of himself. Kind of an obvious allusion to you who are watching him do it,
Yeah.
but otherwise, double is left in his place. He leads you up the steps to where you find second floor. Generally in a building like this, the second floor would be kind of a corridor with rooms on each side. For rooms, it looks like it's been renovated into one large room. There's barrels and crates of different things. You can see potions peeking through. You can see you catch it's a bit more tucked away, but a box of feathers that certainly is touching the ground, or at least the ground of the second floor. You can see what looks like a workbench with some beakers of strange, different coloured liquids in them. There is a wide open space. He says, well, very well, here you go. Let me go. So pulls over an empty barrel. Says, you're more than welcome to empty them all into here. If you'd like to dump it all out on the floor, that's all right as well.
I'll try to get them pulled out without having to put
Yeah,
it in.
I think you can. I'd say you can tip the bag upside down and pour them out after calling for the first one.
Yeah.
I think the bag understands the intent well enough. The teeth fill the barrel, require another barrel, I don't know. Suffice it to say, you get them all out. The stream, which takes like a minute or two of teeth, is just falling into this bag. The figure is counting on coins at a desk, and then he hands a bag over to you. And says, very well, there you have it, 3,000 gold, a pretty penny. Don't spend it all in one place, unless that place is here. I've got many things that I'm sure could keep you safe from whatever evils you may encounter. Is there anything else that I can do for you fine folks?
Don't be mean. Okay, what are you doing?
You want tea?
No! If his feathers are fake,
Definitely fake.
Yeah, exactly. So, no
Except-
thank you.
Those potions, I'll take 5 of them on the way out.
The random ones?
They're random ones.
Sure thing, that's 100 gold.
Who's keeping this gold? Are we putting it in the bag of holding?
Your choice. He hands you guys a
I'll
sack
take
of
it.
3,000 gold.
Okay.
Sure thing. Add 3,000 gold to your inventory, or just make a note of it wherever. I imagine you guys will treat that as party gold, but that's...
Whoa, I don't know. I think the bait should get
Yeah.
more.
It's the bag.
Oh, right, fair enough, yeah.
Should get more.
You guys call what you do with that, but just to note that someone has it.
Yeah.
I've got one of the gemstones sold. I don't know if anyone else has gemstone.
Oh, so
I have a
gemstones.
gemstone, yeah.
That's such a good idea.
Yeah, I'll show the gemstone and I'll say, well, these have been acquired magically as well. I'm sure they would be of value to your clientele.
Indeed. How long have you had the gemstone for? Many gems made by magic tend to fade away after nary a few hours, and I am not too keen on disappearing inventory.
This gem
I'll interrupt. This we found in the belly of the shark that we just gave the teeth from.
I see.
yes, we killed
And,
the shark
and there's
magically.
another one, and I'll produce my sapphire.
Ah,
Yes, it ate a lot of just random shit.
intriguing.
Yeah, we found a whole entire skeleton in there. It was very strange.
I see. Make a persuasion roll for me. You can make it at advantage. Okay.
Here's a bunch anyway. Hey, Tom. Hey, Tom.
15.
Okay. Oh, that dice.
I wish one of us had some odd little. Jeez. You have guidance.
Oh, I do.
Before the roll.
Yeah. I didn't know he was going to offer.
He says, whilst the teeth seem authentic, I struggle to believe a shark has been eating up jewels. In truth, where did you get them from?
Can I draw one of the cards
You are more than welcome to, my friend.
to see what happens?
Can I just keep talking to this guy and be like, well, the bag that the teeth were in was also in the shark. We're pretty sure that he ate an adventurer
I think
that
that's-
had a bag of holding
What's the
and
number?
some gems.
That's a 5.
Oh,
It's the best one!
Oh no!
Roll initiative!
Oh, damn it!
In the shop! Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Damn it.
Wait, this is the second time I've pulled it.
Oh.
Yep. So it's 1d4 plus 1 specters.
It's fine. It's fine. We're good. Okay.
It's a behold.
What? No, it isn't. It's just ghosts.
It's
Okay,
ghosts.
let's
Oh,
go
the ghosts
with...
will get good, pretty sure, yeah.
But each time you pull that card, it summons more ghosts.
Yes.
So instead of 3, we're going to have like 4, 5, I think. Maybe 6. Hopefully only less than 6.
You know that analogy from before? The one in a china shop?
Yeah. Oh no. Otto, no.
You're all very no.
Okay, that's fine.
No, you're all knowing now.
It's fine. I go before you, so I can just be like, Otto, no. Gentle. Like a puppy with an egg.
What did you roll?
Hmm?
What did you roll?
For initiative.
17.
Oh thank God.
I'm gonna roll.
That actually makes a lot of sense. You're the one causing this.
And various other barrels. Thanks, Lauren.
Let's pull up the old. That's the one.
I didn't need to do that. We could probably just theater of mind this, but it's fine. We all have cool minis, so actually feel free to go and use
Oh, that's
those.
so true.
Down.
Oh, sorry. I already unpainted one. It's fine.
And say,
For now.
For now, indeed.
okay. 25 to 20. 20. What? What's next? 15 to 20.
17.
17. Nice. Okay. 10 to 15.
13.
Okay. 5 to 10.
7.
Okay.
I'm not rolling initiative for there.
Yeah, I think the bear wouldn't have been able to make it up the steps.
Oh, we're upstairs.
Mm.
Thank
Indeed.
Mm. I know I said I'd take Shirai. I don't know where she's sitting. Yeah,
Okay,
I mean, she wouldn't.
um,
I wouldn't. I just go yeet.
Swing.
No, not
Feel
that.
free. I don't know if
You don't
but
get
that's
to
Leica,
fight.
don't you?
Actually, you do.
We can use
but very
Leica for this
gently.
Bursalo figure.
Nobody can objects. Otto does not know the meaning of
They
it.
will just
Gentle
2
fighting.
of them actually,
Fatal.
which is nice. There was a 1 on the D4, although they will get a surprise round, so they will both zoom up and attack. Good old. Do attacks on surprise rounds have advantage, or is that something that I'm just making up? Yeah, I thought it was something I was making up, but whatever. Okay, so the first one's going to make a life drain attack for a 22.
Yeah.
I thought they just get a surprise round.
Barely.
We're just checking.
Cool, yeah, no worries. I'll just see if you get straight if it is that case. Okay, you take 12 points of necrotic damage, and I need you to make a constitution saving throw for me.
Oh. This is a good start.
How
15.
15, you're chilling. The second spectral pirate then runs up, swings its cutlass at you for a 12 to hit.
Doesn't.
It's gonna miss. Cool. Then we will start with the top of initiative order with Bursalo. Strangely enough, he's going to just kind of like look around. What was that for? Where did these come from? I was asking about the gems. Is this cursed treasure?
Find
And he's gonna run down and kind of crouch down in the stairs. kind of peeking up but attempting to be out of harm's way. After that, Neem, you're up.
Okay. These are undead, right?
They are indeed undead.
Cool. I'm gonna use Channel Divinity.
Sick.
Neem kind of reveals
That's a ghost.
a bottle.
Ooh.
And a bright light flashes, I suppose. Almost in a thunderous.
Sick.
And they both have to make a wisdom save.
Okay, got it.
DC 14.
Okay, one with a natural 16, both of them natural 16.
Okay, that's not good. I think I can bonus action disengage from Swarm. Yes.
Ooh, very nice.
So I'm gonna disengage and then just run.
Absolutely.
Goblin ability.
Oh, come on.
Cool. Awesome. After Neem, Zia, you're up.
Ooh, okay. Ha! See, I very much want to be like, yes, you have underpaid us for these shark teeth and these ghosts have been summoned, but I'm not going to.
I mean, you
Although
can.
I do really want to. Will it be intimidation plus 8? So, partial. Okay, I am going to kind of angle myself so that I'm facing the guy. Asalo.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna keep the ghost in my
Sure,
corner of my
sure,
eye
sure.
so that if I do get attacked, I can be like, okay, no.
Sure.
And I'll just point at him and say, okay, you have you have underpaid us for these teeth, and the ghosts of the people that the shark consumed are angry.
They inhabit the gems.
Yes, that we found. As we were. I think I will end at
Sure.
the ghosts
Sure.
of people.
Make
that
an
consumed.
intimidation roll for me.
Okay. 7 plus 8 is 15.
15. Very nice.
I
You
need to
can
use different dice, yeah.
you can see him. What? He looks a bit unsure.
Mm-hmm.
Looks unsure.
Mm-hmm.
Looks unsure. Decent roll. Stressful situation for him.
Yeah.
Cool, but noted. After that, it is the first of the spectre's turns, who will now
We're down in the space.
fly 50 feet to Neem
Oh
and
no!
swing its spectral
I
cutlass.
wish I fucking had a bring action. I wish I had.
It's going to be a 20 to hit,
When you can use your action to do something.
and 8 points of necrotic damage.
Nice.
Cool, and I'll
What
need
is it?
another
Continue.
constitution save.
11.
That's fine.
Nice.
Would I
Pass.
not get attack of opportunity when he passes me?
I suppose you would, yeah. I would have to go either through your or Kazra's mean space.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make an attack.
Okay, thank you. Numbers 12.
Hits.
Oh, okay. What? D8? Yeah. 8 damage.
Cool. This is a non-magical weapon, right?
Yes.
4 damage.
Ah! Buy a magical weapon. It's on the to-do list.
When it hits me,
Yes.
I'll use Wrath of the Storm.
Oh.
So it needs to make a dex save and beat the 14.
Okay.
Otherwise it takes lightning damage.
All right. I like it. Natural 19.
Aw.
Sorry.
Yo.
Does it take half damage?
Yes it does.
Okay, nice.
So it's not complete loss.
All right.
It's not worth it. That's 9. So 4.
Okay. 4 halved again to 2 because it's resistant.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Undead, guys. There's like
Yeah.
the list of.
Oh.
This would be perfect for Beastie, but I don't think this shop owner will be very willing.
Nevertheless, Otto, you are up next.
Magic damage!
Otto will just yell out, figuring out this ruse that everybody's trying to put on at the moment. He'll say,
Oh no.
spirits will ruin your shop, but we can help. We can take them out for you for a small price, yes?
Learning.
Make a persuasion roll.
He's gaining sentience.
Nickel is growth, please.
Okay. I think that's just a... Yeah, that's just gonna be an 11.
Okay, noted. I'll resolve his responses to these things more after combat. I think he's still in just a bit of a state of shock. It's the things that are balancing now is your guys' rolls. Spirits have summoned ghosts after you guys did give authentic great white teeth. Seems a plausible theory. However, your group did summon the ghosts, it seems, from the cards. So that's a little bit strange, and the fact that they're only going after Neem is a bit strange. So those things are warring with him, but I'll keep track of your guys' rolls, and then we'll see afterwards.
Can I hold my action? Can I move and then hold my action?
Absolutely.
5, 6, 7, stand there. That guy tries to make a break for Neem.
Sure thing. Awesome. Following that, Kazris, it is your turn.
Cool. I will use Chaos Bolt on
Okay.
this one.
Nice.
18 to hit.
Definitely gonna hit.
Nice. That is 12 acid damage.
Okay. Alright, reduced to 6. Okay.
Cool, yeah, that'll be.
Sure thing. After that, it is the second spectre, who is indeed going to run for Neem. It's going to pass through you with incorporeal movement, but as it comes out this side, you may take your attack. And I may drop my 10.
Do I get both?
I think you do, yeah.
Yeah, sweet. I'm gonna reckless.
I think you have to choose to recklessly attack at the start of your turn.
That's very true. It's fine. I will just treat that as my 2 rolls. Then.
Cool.
That's going to be a 16 and a more.
Sure. Yeah.
16 and 18.
Nice. Okay, fall on the floor.
Okay. Thank you so much. That's going to be 8 points of, no, that's going to be 14 points of bludgeoning,
Okay.
as well as 4 points of lightning.
Alright, you said 14 bludgeoning, right?
Yep, that's the first one.
Okay.
The second one is going to be 8 plus 6 is going to be 14 points of bludgeoning and 3 points of lightning.
Wonderful. This one's form dissipates as your second strike drives through it.
But that second strike will just yell out, see!
Very nice. From that, we're at the top of the round where Solo's not going to do much. Neem, you're up.
Oh. I'm gonna act like I'm trying to protect them.
Sure.
I'll just move a bit closer,
Uh-huh.
seem blocking the yeah.
Wonderful.
And then I'm just gonna try and see her undead again. Turn undead. Turn
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
So it's a DC 14 with my save.
7 on the dice will make it fail.
Ooh, okay. So then it's 3d8 radiant, which
They take damage. Damn, that's cool.
yes. That's 8.
8
Sure.
points of damage. Noted. This one's form is barely holding together, and it kind of shrieks and reels away from you and looks like it's gonna book it. Yeah, make a performance roll for me with advantage.
Cool.
You moving to stand in front of him, the spirit is focused on you, so it turns towards you and looks like it's also going for him. And then with your brilliant flash of light, turning it away.
I was kind of leaning.
Roll it again. I'm in a generous mood.
20.
Noted. Noted.
Yeah.
Nat.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. After that, Zia, you're up.
I am going to point at the ghost with my rapier, the remaining ghost,
Mm-hmm.
and kind of gesture towards Versada and be like, see how my friend protects you from these vicious manatees. I don't know what happened.
Sure. Good. Roll an attack.
Ha! 12 again!
Hits. That's the armor class.
Yay! I know I was trying to pick up my pencil, but 11. No, that's wrong. 7 plus 4.
Sneaking is 11.
Would I get? Ooh!
You
no.
will indeed.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you've got an ally within 5 feet plus 3d6.
Yeah.
So 11 plus
7.
is 18. Very nice. How would you like to do this?
Ooh, okay. Yeah, I'll kind of. I guess they're incorporeal, so I'll kind of just stab it through the back of the ribs and
Yeah.
angle my rapier up so like it stabs through the jaw.
Sick.
And then kind of like wrench, not like it away, like the walls.
Wonderful. With a with a deathly shriek, the second of the spectres dissipates, and quiet falls once again to this space. Versada looks very panicked.
Mhm.
Says, "That was quite the encounter, but I believed in you all every second of the way. Great job. Thank you. I owe you a tremendous debt of gratitude for protecting me from that foul spectre. But see, these are the types of things that my necromancer's teeth will protect you from in the open ocean."
Sales opportunity.
He says, "I can offer you an extra 5 gold per shark tooth, but I'm afraid I really can't go higher than that without selling them at a loss myself."
We'll take it.
Oh, sounds good.
It's an extra 1,500 gold.
Yeah, I'm not gonna buy anything because, yeah, if his seal feathers are touching the floor, then nobody else is here. Here is fake. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm also, I think we're done. Arthur has a very weird perspective of like selling things and fishing.
Yeah. Right. Well, you make the. He hands you.
Save you. It's another fun. Oh.
We did say there would be a small fee for saving you.
Small fee.
Although I did not agree to this fee, I have a stash of teeth down below. I would have been fine had they chased me. Make a persuasion roll.
Can I instead try and intimidate him by
Absolutely.
saying, oh, this is okay. You have teeth now. Ghosts will come back. I'll be here.
I thought you were gonna be like, you have teeth. We can use your teeth.
That is a zero thing to take.
Yeah, make an intimidation.
Oh, that's not no. Okay, that's gonna be a 5. Lovely.
He says, "Be that as it may, I included the rescue fee in the extra gold I offered you on the tooth price."
We appreciate your business.
As do I yours. if you ever need protections or poultices, you know where to come. And unless there's further business, the transaction is complete. You pick up Bear downstairs. The Kenku figure is no longer perusing, and head back out onto the street. Yeah, what do you guys want to do?
We said we were going to go pit fighting.
Yeah.
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 I also want to ask around about if Captain Scene is on the island. Yeah, and I think walking through the store, I'll just put my coin purse on my side.
Sure. Yeah, walking around outside, asking a couple of people. Make for me just a general charisma check.
High rolls today, 11.
11, noted.
Just a figure out where information.
Generally speaking, the people you chat to are not certain where she is,
Yeah.
at least at this moment.
Mm-hmm.
Just editing that so it says +2 specters.
Have you been here before?
To the shop or to the island?
Yes.
No, to both.
Not the shop. I'm not a huge fan. I've been to the island.
Okay.
What about you?
No. This is first time I want to go on a big ship, goes across big pond, and I see all the stinky people.
Can I try and pickpocket people along the way?
Sure thing. How many? Well, we'll take it one attempt by one attempt. Go ahead and make a sleight of hand roll for me.
Nat 20.
Oh!
That's 30.
Okay. The first person you pickpocket is looks to be an elven man who looks kind of, rugged-ish, but not as experienced as some of the other people around here.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, without much hassle, you slip your hand into his coin purse, bring it out fairly easily, and you gain 19 platinum pieces.
Okay. Okay. I would like to.
Do you pick another target?
I will.
Mhm.
I think I'll spend like a few seconds watching them,
Sure.
like if they have any like cool jewelry or whatever. Yeah, and I'll be like, okay. I'll kind of wink at Otto and be like, watch. Don't do anything though. This is when I screw up hectically though. Because I'm gonna have to roll like a nat 1 or something.
Yeah. Yeah, the next figure that catches your eye is a gold dragonborn
Okay.
who looks to be
I feel like this would be offensive to Otto.
he looks to be walking alongside a dwarven man.
Mm-hmm.
Looks to be an elderly dwarven man, dragonborn, kind of dragonborn equivalent of his 30s, I guess, like not super young, but on the earlier side of his lifespan. Yeah, he's got his pouch at his side, and you reach in, make a sleight of hand roll for me.
15.
15.
Mm-hmm. No, 14, sorry.
14, noted. As you reach into the bag, you feel teeth clamp around your
Damn.
fingers, and you take
Damn.
19 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And you recoil. Make a Neem, if you could make for me just an intelligence roll. You can add the +1 from Otto's.
14.
Okay, noted. But you recoil, hand suddenly bloodied. Looks like something was bit into the bone a little bit even. And
Cool scar.
yeah, you're lucky. If the damage on this is 20 or more, you lose a finger. So you adjust
so
you
cool!
adjust the cost of losing a finger. You recoil with a yelp, and the figure and the dwarf turn around, and the figure says, well, 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 I respect the attempt, miss, but I'm afraid not in such luck today. Give me 1 second. There's a free name.
This is like the coolest NPC ever.
As you
Bags
guys,
that can bite people.
as this,
I want that bag.
as the figure turns around, and you guys see, they look affable enough. They don't look
Yeah.
like they're about to wallop. So yeah, Otto, you are fairly startled to realize that the dwarven figure is Ingram Normsbane, who you travelled with for several months. Yeah, he doesn't seem to notice you immediately, and is just kind of softly chuckling at Zia. He's elderly dwarven man, prominent beard streaked with white in it. Looks pretty well kept. Definitely more of a refined than rugged look. Yeah, the gold dragonborn looks down at you and says, "Well,
Look at my pattern. Pretty
Much
sure pattern
obliged.
of Kendall.
you might want to get that looked at. Leaving things like that to bleed doesn't often end well."
Ah, but it'll be a really cool scar afterwards, won't it?
That's fair. I've got a few of my own. And he holds out his hand, and his ring finger is missing. And there's a couple of scars on some of his other fingers. He says, "Can't blame you for trying.
Same fate or different?
Same, very same. I must say, you should think about getting one of these nifty little bags for yourself. They're quite... they've saved me a pretty penny. I'll put it like that.
Where did you get that bullet?
There's usually someone running around selling them somewhere on the islands. I'll tell you, they're called bags of biting, and they are. This unassuming leather pouch contains an extra-dimensional space perfect for storing loot and teeth. Favored by sailors of the Golden Shores, these bags are used as purses by those who don't want their
I'm sorry.
by those who don't want their pockets purloined from. Enchanted with a measure of sentience, these pouches only store things they consider to be treasure, coins, jewels, and the like. Furthermore, these bags are very unfriendly, save for a chosen few. Each bag has a different command word, and if the command word is not spoken as one reaches into the pouch, they take 46 psychic piercing damage as sharp teeth close around their hand. If 20 or more damage is dealt by a single bite, the culprit loses a finger, devoured by the bag. A DC 20 sleight of hand check allows one to take safely from the pouch without requiring a command word.
Ah! I'm really glad that I didn't roll any higher than that. That's so cool.
At this point,
Wow.
you see Otto on all fours bound.
Oh my god. What a sight.
And you see him almost tackle this dwarf in front of him as he picks him up into the air. Normsbane!
I just went, oh no, attacking people!
He is not people, he is friend.
The dwarf is kind of shocked for a second and looks down and claps you on the back from where he's kind of held up by you. "Otto, it's been a while. How are you doing? What are you doing here?"
Otto is good. Otto spent good time in Demoda, but really because of not invasion, we beat the invasion.
We beat an invasion.
Yes.
Are you... You're Normsbane.
That is the clan I'm a member of, indeed.
Oh, okay. Otto told me about you yesterday, I think.
Ah,
Yes.
well, and who might you be?
I'm Anne.
Ah,
I'm just gonna look at him like, don't you find it?
make a deception.
Ah, damn it! 9.
Noted.
Okay, that's fine. And I was like, so Otto says that you met him with Bear in the Forest of Twelve?
Well, Bear was not with us at the time, but indeed we did spend a fair amount of time there. But,
His fingers to his lips and whistle.
Oh no!
as Bear comes bounding up the street from where they were sniffing a fish stand, the figure says, "Ah, there they are. Bear, how's it going?" Bear looks up and says, "What are you doing here?" He says, "I could ask you the same thing. It's been a while. Have you managed to teach Otto to read yet?" And Bear says, "Still trying. It's a process." And Ingram says, "Well, I can attest to that. Otto, if you don't mind, would you put me down now?"
You have to. It's been so long.
All right, it's okay. The view is much nicer from up here.
Turn and look at the golden dragonborn with him. Just glare.
No.
Who is this?
The Dragonborn, I need to put all my names on one page.
NPC page.
The Dragonborn says, please excuse me, my name is Killian Fireheart. I'm the captain of the Mitres Doom out in the harbour at the moment. A pleasure to make your acquaintances. Sees the two of you kind of hovering at the back and says, "Well, come on in, no need to be strangers. Who might the two of you be?"
We're the crew of ship.
Yes.
You might have heard of it.
The infamous fishing vessel.
I'm afraid I have not.
Not yet.
That's the spirit indeed.
What was the dude's name?
Killian Fireheart,
Captain of the...
Mitres Doom, which is MITA''S, as in the Doom of Mitre. Nice.
Did you tell him what our boat is?
There you go.
No, you called it ship.
Oh, sorry.
It's the easiest name.
It's 4 letters. Otto can spell it.
Otto did spell it.
Me forgot on the ship.
Ingram says, "Well, so what are you doing here?"
What are we doing here?
We have a friend who wants a gun.
I see.
From Captain Seema's gunsmith.
Right.
Very laughable. I want a tattoo from a sea witch. And I don't know what they're doing. Otto's following along. He thinks that our friend is a princess.
She is princess.
She is a princess. She's also a dwarf.
Friends with the princess, Otto. You seem to be doing quite well. Quite well for yourself.
Too much to drink, yes.
Perhaps. It's quite easy in a place like this, you know.
She's
Right.
born princess.
By what name?
Like a spellbard. I think I would know his surname.
Yeah, it's Sword.
Yeah, I'm sure I wrote it down somewhere just in case.
How interesting. Well, have you just arrived, or?
Yeah, we arrived today.
Wait, what are you all doing here?
Well, I am currently bargaining with Killian over here for passage on his ship. I'm have many things to do. Strange times these days, but currently I'm searching for the legendary treasure of one of the old gods of the sea, so to speak, sunken somewhere off the depths of who knows where. But perhaps a fool's errand, but one that I am quite infatuated with.
Do you know a lot about old gods of the ocean?
That depends who you would compare me to. I consider myself to be a fairly learned fellow.
What do you know about Krakens? Apart from the whole Captain Seema and then extinction.
Rather terrifying beasts, depending on which ones you come across. Some of them predate the gods. Thankfully, I've never encountered any myself. I dare say there's few who have and live to tell the tale. What is it particularly that you are interested in knowing about them?
Thought a baby, like I'm pretty sure a newly born one, and we thought it would be quite pertinent to bring up with Captain Seaman.
I see.
We found him in a bag of holding in the belly of a giant shark. Seems to have eaten the bag of holding.
It's the type of thing we do on boat.
Yeah, literally first day sailing, got attacked by a giant shark.
Killian.
Fishing.
Fish to giant shark.
Did you know that the best way to fish is not with clothing?
A local sailor told Otto that.
Catch giant shark.
We did catch a giant
Killian
shark.
starts laughing and he says, I've heard that one indeed. I know who you heard that from. Him and I go way back, actually.
Langman's Prow, what a wonderful
What
place.
happens in Langman's
Indeed.
Prow stays in Langman's.
But
Langman's
come
Prow.
now, you must be pulling our legs. There's no way you found a kraken inside a bag, inside a shark.
Yeah. And a full skeleton, 2 gemstones, some ghosts accompanying the gemstones,
And the gun.
and a gun that Leica's fixing.
Ingram continues and says, well, that is extremely peculiar from what research I did before coming here. I had heard that, I was under the impression that sharks and krakens of that magnitude are only found in the deeper oceans. Do you know
Something,
what is...
Going on. And I don't know what. What
Alright.
treasure are you looking for? If you are inclined to share.
I'll hold on to that nugget for the time being. I think...
I would not want to steal your plan.
Of course. What else, aside from the kraken, was in the bag that you found?
Just the kraken. We chucked some giant shark teeth into the bag, but we haven't investigated it further. For fear of Dwayne almost dying again.
Occupational hazard.
Yeah.
Right. Well, Otto, you've gone from wrestling bears to wrestling krakens. That's quite a step up. I'm proud of you.
We win both fights.
You do indeed. I don't think I've ever seen you lose.
What was once in Travellers to stones.
Make a perception check for me if you do not mind.
And 18.
18, very nice. Whilst you guys are conversing, you do catch glimpses of a very small, colourful fish swimming seemingly either on or underneath Ingram's skin, kind of like flits out of his cuff and then swims back, appears above his neck and dives back in, which is just a curiosity. Well, stones are rather tough, I suppose. Kind of looks at all of you. Gillian says, well, that's the great thing about the sea. No stones on the sea, except when they come hurtling at you from another ship, and then that's real bad. You want to avoid that.
Yeah.
Just throw stones.
Mm-hmm.
We can throw stones?
Not
If your
technically
ship's big
stones,
enough.
but yeah.
Just glares back at the dragon ball again. In his head, he'll see an image of himself, or whether Otto sees it, which is much shorter.
Sure thing.
So, we got there.
We were gonna go find a pit fight.
Ah,
Do you want to join?
I'm afraid I'm not much of a fighter myself. I have a fair amount of business to attend here, but it would be remiss if we did not grab a beer together, as you say. Do you have a favorite haunt yet on the island?
Just go.
Then allow me to lead the way. And Yeah, following him, you guys wind up the street for a few minutes until you arrive outside of a tavern, which you can see is called the Frog's Tongue. And much like taverns are, there's a picture of a frog with its tongue stuck out, as well as the words for those who can't quite read. As you walk inside, you can see it to be you can tell that Ingram has chosen a spot. I don't want to say a touristy spot, but though he's refined, he hasn't chosen a refined spot. He's chosen a tavern that'll fit the expectations that you guys would likely come here with. So it's rowdy but not violent. It's crowded but not, or busy but not crowded. Ambient but not overwhelming. The bartender looks to be a gnomish woman, and he guides you all to a booth. As there's now 6 of you. Zia, with your passive perception, you note 2 figures that kind of stand out to you more than the others. The one being, you notice the Kenku from the bookstore is sitting at a table by themselves, and you notice another figure at the bar, only noteworthy because they are entirely obscured by a brown cloak, whereas most others seem pretty unfazed.
Would I have noticed the fish sitting on it? This isn't me being like.
Oh no, don't worry. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I would say so.
Okay.
Just to confirm, this doesn't look like a tattoo. This is like a literal fish.
Literal fish, yeah. Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay.
Yeah. But Killian waves for a round, and in short order, you will have a tankard of beer in front of you.
Like, we don't hate this so much.
Oh no.
Stuck on the ship while we're at a pub with another dwarf.
Yeah. I'll just point out to. Actually, does the Kenku? Is it more likely that we've been accidentally following the Kenku, or it's been following us? Like, was it here before we got here?
It was already in the building.
Oh.
Hard to say.
Okay.
Other than that, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You certainly didn't. No one caught sight of him, and no one was actively following him.
Yeah.
Or them. So.
Yeah.
Hard to say.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'll go over to the bar and pay for another round of drinks, just so that I can be at the bar and doing something.
Sure. Where's the cost? That'll be. Sorry.
I think a flagon.
It's a gallon is 2 silver, and then
Yeah.
a mug is 4 copper.
Yeah.
I don't know what the standard is. I'll say go with gallons. Why not?
Yeah.
Which is going to be 18 silver. Yeah, try not to break the bank, but I respect that.
A gallon per person.
I don't know how much a gallon is. I think it's like a bit more than a litre.
Yeah. I think I would pay for a mug for everyone.
Sure thing. Yeah, that's fine.
Not a
Oh
gallon.
yeah. A gallon is
Yeah.
3.7 litres.
Yeah,
Oh my
no,
God.
I know
No
you
worries.
get gallon of milk and it's like
Okay.
huge.
Yeah, no stress.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 24 copper then.
Okay.
However you want to split that up into change.
Yeah, I'll just
Yeah.
pay for it in copper.
Cool.
I want to try and get a look at this figure. Does the clothes look like the same robes that the guy? Oh my gosh! I punched a guy in like the
Oh,
first
yes.
episode we did.
Yeah.
Does it look like that?
It does not.
Okay.
It it does not. Yeah, those looked like looked like the robes of a desert-dwelling person.
This is just a cloak.
This looks like a traveling cloak, albeit one that is potentially a size or two larger than fits the person that it is concealing.
Okay. Yeah. I'll just kind of try and get a. That was so many words, so many useless words. I'll try and get a look at this person
Sure.
just to see if they're like
you
that
can.
stereotypical scarred.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. And I think I would start a conversation.
Yeah, you can make a perception check for me. If you'd like to try and be surreptitious, you can also make a stealth roll.
That's a 2-1 perception.
For a
Plus-
total of?
For a total of 6.
Okay.
Sure I can roll stealth. Let's hope it's better than that. It's a 17.
Cool. Yeah, you're not able to get,
Don't like me.
not able to see too much at first glance without kind of leading to the point that it's obvious.
Yeah.
But you do catch. It seems to be at first glance a feminine face. That you can't make out any details or any of the race or anything like that.
Okay.
Meanwhile, the rest of you at the table.
Can I? Neem kind of disassociates and just stares into the tankard or whatever.
Sure. Yeah.
It looks like the ocean, and I want to cast a prayer of healing, which takes 10 minutes. So I'm just gonna stand there.
Yeah.
So you still
Does
missed
it
that
have-
off the Viking ghost.
Yes,
Does it have verbal and somatic components?
only verbal.
Okay, so
It's
needs
mumbling.
quite muttering and mumbling there into their flagon.
And then the whole party, plus, if you'll allow me, the bartender can gain the benefit of a short rest.
Oh wow.
And I assume it's 1d8 and not 2, but 1d8 healing then.
Let me
I
have a
don't know
look
if
for
the
you.
old.
Yeah. I just googled prayer of healing and gave me like Christian prayers every time. Prayer of
Does that
healing.
include me?
Hmm?
Does that spell include me?
Yeah, it's up to it's 5 creatures.
No, it is 2d8 actually for
Ooh.
2014 rolls. That's a very nice spell.
That's awesome.
Yeah, 2d8 plus your spellcasting modifier.
Cool.
Sick.
Which I believe is 3.
Is your wisdom not +4?
No, I forgot
okay.
to respec that. Actually, it would be +4.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's 11, 15.
Awesome.
And a short rest.
Yeah.
For the bartender.
Cool. Yeah, you can gain. Yeah, you did take a lot of damage. And yeah, if you guys want, you can roll a hit die. Or as many as you want. Wonderful. Otto catches.
You gonna say anything?
No, I think I'm just a little bit suspicious of him.
Sure.
I don't, yeah, kind of figure out his intention of doing this, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Where have you been? What abuses you into Moda for a little bit and then disappeared?
Yes, I was. We parted ways in Timboda, and I managed to finish up my business dealings there. That was. How many years ago was that? A few.
Both took
But I don't remember how many years it was either, but Bear
It's
probably was.
literally 3 years.
Okay, yeah. I believe at that time I was in the silk trade, which proved quite profitable. Certainly made back my investment on there, and then decided to take a bit of a vacation, so to speak, from the businessman lifestyle. What's the point of trading and whatnot if you never can spare the time to enjoy it? So I went become a treasure hunter of sorts. I spent some time in the mountains looking for various things. I had a couple of adventures of my own, though none sound quite so. Looks at him, just muttering. So, is your friend all right over there?
Oh, we fight by also.
Well, yeah. As I was gonna say, I think my adventures pale in comparison to what I've heard of yours. A couple of trolls, a few goblins. There was one giant that was an exciting encounter, so to speak.
Giant.
Well, truth be told, I didn't do much of the fighting. The people that I had hired to come with me, or rather the people that I had paid to let me join them, did most of the fighting. I was, I guess you could say the planner of the group. I suppose it was a group not dissimilar to yours. Adventures and the like, and I happen to have studied the particular range of mountains fairly extensively, and so offered up my services as guide.
Giant.
Sorry?
Did you win? You hunt giant?
Well, I tried to pour down a mountain of rocks on us, so indeed we had no choice but to fight. It was a daring battle indeed. And at the end of the day was indeed won, the giant slain, and I believe the giant's club is still being carried around by one of those adventurers.
Slam his hand on the table, stand up in the middle of this bar, and just point at Normsbane and just yell out, "Normsbane, the giant slayer! Another round!"
A cheer goes up. This does have the effect that the person you're sitting next to turns around and you can see what looks like a human woman. Definitely kind of a slight, I guess you could say, smaller than the cloak indeed. Does have kind of a thing covering their mouth. I don't know, not like a mask or anything, but a cloth covering like a scarf type thing. But yeah, looks to be a kind of a brown-skinned human woman. You can see strands of black hair peeking out from the cowl. Interestingly, they have lilac eyes, which is one thing that's striking about them. You don't see any pronounced scars as such. A cheer erupts from the bar, and would you like to pay for a round of
A round for the full bar.
Sure thing. You can knock off just a gold, or do a gold and 2 silver, and I think that's like 30 drinks, if my maths is good. And Abram says, "Well, thank you very much. Yes, it was. I did certainly get the blood racing, so to speak. But after that, I kind of wandered around for a bit before deciding that us dwarves don't get out on the ocean much. I decided that I've already taken a path contrary to my peers by having left the hammers so long ago. I might as well stick to my gimmick, so to speak, and so have decided to board a vessel. I guess that's the short end of my story.
So very much the same then. Well, different, but the same. But also fights. Trials. But always 2 trials.
Wow, that is most impressive.
But also has friends. He lives in Boulder. Oh, but also fights grandma. Grandma teaches him how to cook, even better.
How lovely.
You should look at.
I would love to.
And then we get on the ship. Wait. Oh. He just looks over at Castus. Some of us died.
Alright.
And he's not so good at the reading, but he speaks a little bit better now that friends are here and teaching a little bit.
I've noticed you've made admirable progress since first we met.
But it also likes to talk for friends. And where do we go again?
I'm not there. I'm not
Oh,
far.
shit. Where do we go again?
The two people who work with us.
Where do we go when?
Yes.
all over, here and there.
We travel road. Maybe just Golden Shores, I'm not sure. Looking for sea hag?
I see.
What is sea hag?
Killian interjects there and says, are you certain sea hags are not generally something one searches for? Although if you have indeed bested a kraken, then perhaps I shouldn't lecture. But sea hags are terrible witches who inhabit the ocean. They lure sailors to their death, place terrible curses upon those who behold them, and are, generally speaking, very far on the wrong side of the friendliness scale of creatures you might encounter out here.
Have you eaten sea hag before?
Thankfully, I have not.
So she will not curse your face to look so ugly.
Oh gosh.
This is much of the madness. He'll turn back to Holmes. Just completely shutting him out.
Yeah, kind of glances at Casarus. Oh, it's just language barrier, I'm sure.
So, every time a drink comes, he will put it beside and pass it over to Norm's ring.
Sure.
Oh my god.
And just like keeping track of how far I've spent time with him. I want to try and get him drunk.
Yeah. You know it'll take a bit.
I'm just gonna keep going. What are you guys doing?
Your prayer will have finished by now.
I said to him, do you want to maybe head down to the pit fighting place so we can start
No, it
spreading rumors and gathering bets?
sounds like a good idea. We're going to do the boring book
We're gonna
things
go
so you
to
can
the
find.
library.
Okay, go collect a book.
Wonderful. Killian says, if it's pit fighting you're looking for, go to one pair of chopsticks. That's the best, most likely where you'll find the most successfulness.
Such a good name.
I came up with it by accident.
Lauren said we have one pair of chopsticks. And I was like, that's a good name for a band. Or a pit fighting ring.
Yes.
So
The story is that it was a restaurant, but at some point they only had one pair of chopsticks. And being stalked by pirates, this resulted in a full-on brawl, and so they just decided to rebrand and become a pit fighting ring.
Awesome.
That's
my favorite place
business
ever.
opportunity. No. Okay.
But the two of you take your leave and begin heading up. Meanwhile, Zia at the bar.
I have been weighing the pros and cons of flirting with this chick, and my heart says no because Zia is bae. Mia is bae. I mean, both of them are pretty cool. One is no, objectively cooler. I think I'll just turn. Oh, this is such a bad idea. I'm gonna feel so guilty. It's fine. I'm gonna turn towards the.
In the monologue.
Yeah. Female human, and oh gosh, I've thought about this for like 5 minutes, but I can't figure out what I actually
Half
want.
elf.
Okay, half
Half
elf.
Unless I said human.
You said human.
Oh, my bad, half elf.
Okay, half elf.
He's a mistake to make at a distance.
Sorry?
He's a mistake to make at a distance.
Yeah.
I'll turn towards them and just say, Your eyes remind me of a rare flower back at home. They're very nice to look into. So trashy. I'm just in like, I'm sorry, Mia.
The figure turns to you and they look to have, I don't want to say a coughing fit, but they kind of like cough and hold their scarf, and they look at you, kind of an unreadable expression, and then you hear in your mind, I didn't realize you'd had the opportunity to look into them. Do I know you?
I was attempting to flirt with you, but understandable if that didn't make sense. I haven't done this in quite a while. Yes, you just seem very intriguing. Shut up. You want to.
That's what they do.
And I wanted to engage in conversation, and that was my best attempt.
Fault is not entirely your own. My social skills are rather subpar, but we may engage in conversation. Just kind of stares at you.
My brain is like, this is the most autism. I'm just really socially inept. Yeah, I mean, why are you the Cullivad Mors? Do you live here, or are you on a passing ship?
All in your mind.
Mm-hmm.
I am here purchasing curtains.
Can I do an insight check?
Yeah.
She really is purchasing curtains. 14.
14. It's not a lie, but it's likely not a truth. You get the sense that they perhaps don't know what curtains are.
Huh, interesting. Okay. Like, oh, are you looking for like blackout curtains or something to make the morning light in? I've been here before. I know places where I could recommend.
The curtains I'm looking for aren't here.
This is a tavern. I know they won't be here.
Yes.
Are you saying that they aren't on this island? You're traveling to look for them?
I am what you call a monarch.
You are royalty?
No.
In what sense do you mean a monarch? This is the most bizarre conversation ever.
They kind of don't respond, and then kind of very stiffly like stick out a hand to you, which is like gloved. An exchanging of names is common.
I am Zia. Fuck! That's the wrong name. It's fine.
I am.
He didn't say, but he called us strong person.
Elsewise.
Oh gosh, okay. Elsewise. Okay.
Make a perception check for me.
Nat 20.
Whoa.
So, 24. When it counts.
Mm-hmm.
You catch as they stick out their hand, though gloved, the coat kind of falls away a bit, and you get a look at their arm, which seems to be half of it overtaken by some sort of plant growth, which looks like it's been. It almost looks like half of the arm is made out of alternating like green and blue mushrooms.
No. Okay. Okay. Would Zia know about myconids? Very understandable.
Yeah. Make a nature roll for me. I don't think you've heard about them, or at least heard about the term myconids. You've heard of sentient plants.
Okay.
You are Fae, it's not a far-fetched idea to you at all. But myconids specifically, probably not.
Okay. You seem to have quite the skin condition.
Pulls back there. It is from bathing.
Inside check. Ooh, 16! So dirty 20.
Nice. They don't really know what they're saying and
Okay.
seem a little bit nervous.
Okay.
They have a kind of... You get the sense that they feel they're out of their depth with
Okay.
this conversational back and forth.
Okay. This is so intriguing.
This is so cool.
Okay. I'm very aware that I've been talking a lot, and if you want to go to anyone else, please feel free to.
Oh, you're saying that to me?
Yes.
Yeah, sure. Might as well cut away.
Yeah. I think of what to say. Oh my gosh.
On your way, is there anything you guys want to do? You want to keep an eye out for?
I mean, we should discuss our strategy. Like, are we gonna fight ourselves and then like intentionally lose but bet on us losing? Or what are you thinking?
We are going ahead. One of us could potentially fight with Otto. Although I don't know if Otto would be willing to lose. It would be profitable.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we just spread the word. See what we need to do to get him into it.
Yeah.
At this point, Mimi, you feel like a tugging at your waist, and turning, you find a halfling pirate. Looks to have his hand in your purse. Withdraws it, says, my apologies.
I'll just hold up my hand.
Of course. And the 10 gold runs away.
Well, I'll keep an eye out for any other
Sure.
while we're walking. I'm a bit worried about fighting Otto myself. It tends to not go
I
up.
can fight to lose.
So stupid. Oh my gosh.
Pretend to get knocked out in a minute.
That would be
Thank you.
good for the show.
Yeah. And we just bet on, or we convince Otto to lose.
That's what I was thinking. If
Yeah.
Otto wins a few rounds and then throws against one of us, you.
Yeah.
We can convince Otto of that. Maybe we should go and scope out the competition.
Yeah.
somehow.
Sounds good.
Otto at the table.
Just keep on passing drinks as they're coming.
Sure.
Can I pay in bulk for that? Let's say 14 more drinks.
Sure thing. 14 times 4 is 56. So that's 56 copper or 5 silver, 6 copper.
I'm just gonna keep on passing and chatting back and forth.
How much is Otto drinking?
Otto does not drink.
Oh, okay.
So Otto's passing each of
Right,
his
right,
drinks
right, right.
as well as a new drink.
Got it.
And just every now and again, look over at the captain and just glare at him. If he tries to speak, let him have a moment and then completely steamroll
Oh
the conversation.
no!
Got it.
The pettiness is unreal.
I will look around the bar because I know that they left.
Mm-hmm.
Vaguely know where to. They have mentioned exactly where, but
Library,
Otto's like
Yeah.
looking around where Zia is as well.
Yeah,
Just
you
to
can,
keep
you
that.
can spot Zia without much
Okay.
hassle.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm good for now.
Well,
Actually,
you spot Anne.
Yeah.
I guess it takes a minute more because it's not a form you're familiar with, but is one you've seen, so you do connect the dots.
one thing I would like to do
Yeah.
actually is, as they're bringing over random drinks, I will ask, what food do you sell here?
To the
To the
barkeep.
barkeep.
Nice. We sell a selection of seafood, of course, as well as we get some nice hogs shipped in. We do a good roast pork, braised pork, pork belly, we do lots of things with pork. If it's a particular occasion, we do a spit roast.
What is your favorite?
My favorite is you get the fish, the catch of the day. Always good. That's the only dish that the chef actually cares about making. But you get it with the side of the pork crackling. Best of both worlds.
Bring me 3, but make one a lot smaller and give 2. And he'll point to the golden dragon one.
Of course.
He'll slide over 5 gold.
Damn, okay. Yeah. Cool. Oh, bring that right away, sir.
Oh, and it would be nice if Chef can come and bring food, yes? I would
Sure
like
thing.
to meet Chef.
Absolutely.
Okay. Pretending I'm at a Michelin star right now.
Of course.
I mean, technically, wouldn't this be a Michelin star restaurant to Otto?
Yes, it would. They all are.
Yeah. Any specific, I guess, jumping ahead in time to once he's finished the 14 drinks and the food comes, what's the specific goal of
So, the 2 of them.
Mm.
One, try and sneak into the conversation, preferably without the Golden Dragonborn fully aware of what we're chatting about.
Sure.
I'll just
Handy
say,
when you can speak into his head.
oh yes, I can speak into his head. I'll just curiously, as I can see he's starting to get into his cups, I'll ask him, so, have you seen the fish man?
I'm afraid you'll have to be more specific. I think most people around here would consider themselves fishermen.
You'll know the fish man. He's just gonna glare at his eyes following the fish swimming around underneath his skin. And he'll say, the one that does with bear.
Ah, he winks at you. Says, I have not seen him, at least since last the 2 of us saw him. I had a chat with him then, but since then have not.
Okay. You're not in trouble, yes?
I don't believe myself to be. Though I can always use you another bodyguard if you ever need, feel like tagging along again.
Although it's more than bodyguard now.
Right you are. Gone and growing up a fair amount. We met, and you knew what, 7 words, I think.
7 words is a lot of words.
Indeed.
So, you leave here on fancy boat with ugly dragon to chase treasures far away.
Out on the seas.
If Otto wishes to find you, I will be find you. Where will you go?
That is a good question.
case he changes his mind. Maybe friends leave us behind.
Of course. Well, I am not sure, since I didn't expect to see you here, but let me ponder it a time. And,
You're looking for things, yes?
I am indeed.
What things is again?
Brands, treasures, some kind of a horn or something that was blown by the god of the tides. Or, we'll see. Might be real, maybe not, but it's about the adventure for me.
Yes, it is. Adventure is good. Keeps one strong, young, yes?
Right you are.
You are the youngest. He was poking with the
Thank you, Otto, thank you.
He's just gonna stand up, look over at where Zia is, and go, "You're a good friend. Hope to see you soon.
As do I. As do I.
Don't do anything too stupid."
I would never. Not me.
As he stands up, he will play the dragon board once more. Just simple words. You take care of him.
I can assure you I intend to. I'm not
Too
sure.
much words. He's just gonna put his hand on his mouth and get up and walk away.
Oh,
Otto's pettiness level.
Yeah.
If Zia was there, she'd be so proud.
Meanwhile, Zia. Barb. I forget what the last thing I was saying was.
I forgot to, but I'm pretty sure I wrote down. I'm just gonna ask them like, where are they from? And if they seem nervous about that, I'll be like, well, I'm from this pretty cool magical place. Are you also from a pretty cool magical place?
No. I come from a fireplace.
Just inside checking all of this. Alphabet. 16.
They actually do cut. No, they don't know.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Do they? I take it that they don't know what a fireplace is. They don't know what they're saying.
Seems like they maybe have potentially a vague understanding.
What
of
is
most
going
things.
on? Okay. Can I try speak to them in Sylvan?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just be like, hi. Do you understand me this way? Okay. And then I'm gonna use Elvish and Dwarvish too. And then Thieves' Cant just for the fun of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem to understand.
Crown.
Is polite to reciprocate. Why are you here?
I'm looking to get a tattoo from a Sea Wish. Do you know what a tattoo is?
Not a curtain.
Not a curtain, yes, and I'll point to like just Anne has a frick ton of tattoos and it's like, okay, this is a tattoo of an octopus. It's like a squid. And I'll just be like, it has 8 legs, kind of. And then I'll be like, and this is a tattoo of a dolphin fighting an orca, which is also like a whale, kind of. Canon, she has those tattoos now. What I did. And I was like, and a sea witch is like generally what you think of when you think of a witch, it's an old lady sitting at a pot, putting different ingredients in, like mushrooms. And we're like, and like just different kinds of plants, and casting spells.
Did you grow them yourself?
The tattoos?
Yes.
No.
The knot curtains.
The knot curtains. Tattoos. I'm gonna take out like my tattoo kit. Like there's this needle that you put ink on the end and you kind of poke it into your skin and the ink stays underneath your skin. And that's, you kind of draw.
I have skin.
You do have skin. Do you want a tattoo?
I'm looking for a curtain.
Okay. What does your curtain look like?
Is this a tattoo? And pulls her cloak down, and you can see it's just like fungus. But there's kind of in the green fungus, there's surprisingly detailed in kind of an orange fungus and armchair.
An armchair made of orange fungus.
Yeah. Like
Okay.
like imagine a tattoo of an armchair, except it's, fungus, and an orange fungus would be the ink.
Okay.
This object is my favorite.
Okay.
People have two names. This is my other one.
Chair.
Armchair.
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 Elsewise armchair.
This is amazing. Okay.
This NPC I've ever met. I'm so confused.
Be ready for us to adopt this person. And we'll
Please
meet
do.
you. I'm like, okay. Are you looking for an armchair or is that just your name? You're looking for curtains.
My favorite thing.
Your favorite thing is armchairs. Okay. Do you want an armchair?
Do you know the word secret?
Yes, I do know the word secret.
I have a secret.
Would you like to tell me your secret?
Kind of leans in, but it's still in your head, so it doesn't make a difference. And the whole time, her face has not moved or made any expression. I killed this woman.
I love this NPC!
I don't think that's the correct response, but okay.
You kill all of us.
Oh my god. Okay. I also like killing people. Why did you kill her? This was so much fun.
I was leaving.
Leaving home? Or leaving somewhere?
Leaving the fireplace.
The fuck? Okay. This is like playing Cluedo, except there's no board. Or tokens. It's just speech. Okay. Help us, woman. Leaving the okay.
Yeah. With the candlestick. That's why she wants a curtain.
Okay.
No.
So she. Okay. She doesn't know what a curtain is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Doesn't
know what a
really
curtain
know what a
is.
fireplace
Doesn't
is,
really know what a
but that's where
fireplace
she
is.
said she was from,
Yes.
and so has connected that that's kind of what you were asking.
Okay.
So the place she was leaving and the place she was from is the same place, which she's referring to as fireplace.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so much fun. Was the fireplace hot? I don't know.
A bit.
A bit hot. Hmm?
Nose hot.
News hot.
Nose hot. Knows the word.
That's
Yes.
hot and cold.
I'm gonna have so much fun trying to figure this out. What did the fireplace look like?
I didn't see.
Okay. Didn't see.
But now I have eyes.
You do have eyes. Yeah, you do have eyes. Point to like the octopus's eyes. Yeah, octopus. Okay. Were there other were there other things there that you could talk to like you are with me?
One.
Okay. Couldn't see this person.
Nothing could see.
What? Could you see? You couldn't see because you didn't have eyes, or because it was dark, like at night.
Didn't have eyes.
Okay, didn't have eyes. Did you talk to this thing with your mind like you are now, or how I'm saying things to you?
Like now.
Okay. Do you know how big this thing was? Was it the same size as you? Was it bigger? Could you feel how big it was in your mind?
What is big?
I'm gonna point to Otto, be like big, and then I'm gonna point to the gnome, be like dwarf, and be like small, and then kind of gesture to me and be like medium.
Very big. Bigger than the island.
Okay. This is so much fun. Okay. What are you guys doing? Because I'm so aware that I'm taking so much time.
We're all intrigued. What is this thing?
It's one of the NPCs I'm more proud of creating. Meanwhile, the two of you.
I don't mean to backseat DM with this whole back and
Oh,
forth.
no, no, not at all. I appreciate it.
Okay.
Yeah. It's great being conscious of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the two of you do indeed find the one pair of chopsticks. From the outside, it looks like a tavern or a restaurant with the name, picture. Walking inside, though, you can see that it's half of a building. It's kind of like a dollhouse, you know. It's the half of the thing, but then the back is open, and there is a functioning bar, but outside they've taken pit fighting literally, and there's a large pit. Currently, it doesn't look like there's a fight going on. There's a fair few people kind of sitting around the edge of the pit with their gallons in hand, kind of talking and laughing together. A couple others at tables. Yeah, there's no... looking around, you don't see at first glance any kind of like authority figure, like an owner or a bartender, so to speak. Yeah.
Cool. I think I'll walk up to just anyone who doesn't look too drunk. I'll say, like, how does a pit fighting work? Can anyone just hop in? Do you have to, is there a roster? Yeah. And do people like to bet on fights here?
There's no roster. We don't have need for any sort of fanciness like that. If you have a problem with someone, you throw them in the pit, you jump in after them, you fight. Or if you're wanting a bit of fun, you take your friend, throw him in the pit, and two of you fight. We don't bet on the fights around here, but each person who watches gives 1 gold to the winner. So you do well, you make your money. If you want betting, though, card games are more your style. We find violence and gambling doesn't often go too well here.
I forgot to roll for the day.
He said cards in your
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Thank you. I think I'll go, we'll go back outside. Well, that kind of ruins our plan.
Yeah, I think the only way we could make money is making some big spectacle of drawing a big crowd, but
Yeah.
I don't know if it's worth it.
I feel like we just made 4,500 gold. Probably like 100 gold more is not.
This is true.
Let me, I'll take out the bag of holding right here and I'll turn it inside out.
Oh, interesting. Sure thing.
Comes out.
Yeah, several things do fall out. Not enough that it is a huge issue. It's not like you open an infinite
Yeah.
and nothing immediately that you see is alive.
Yeah.
You do see a cutlass falls out that looks to be made of ivory or bone with kind of algae along the blade, the hilt of which looks to be made out of rotted wood. There's also 200 pieces of ammunition for a pistol, which do kind of fall out and kind of roll around a little bit. There's 10 water skins, 10 rations, 167 gold, 46 platinum, 2 bluish potions, 3 health potions, a spell scroll, which you identify as a scroll of tidal wave, and a cloak that looks to be styled after a stingray.
What style after somewhere?
A cloak.
How much time did you say?
46.
I think I'll give you the scroll and the cloak.
Yes.
These look your style, and also the cutlass.
Cool.
Oh yes.
You do feel, sorry,
Yeah. No, go ahead.
the cloak and the cutlass do have a magical air about them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This hourglass lets me identify things. So I can use it once per day. So if any of these feel like you want to know
Or just
more,
Oh.
I can take a look.
Maybe let's clear this out. It's out in the open a bit.
Yeah.
I want to kind of collect
Grab as many bullets as I can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can gather them up.
and then I think he's quite excited about the cloak.
Mm-hmm.
Like, please look at this.
I'll use the identifier on it.
Sure. Yeah, let me find. There will be something that you can just. This is a cloak of the manta ray. And Yeah, it's a wondrous item. It's uncommon. While wearing this cloak with its hood up, you can breathe underwater, and you have a swimming speed of 60 feet. Pulling the hood up or down requires an action. Yeah.
Do you have to have the hood on to breathe underwater?
Yes. Yeah.
That's very cool.
Here, there's a picture of it.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, you saw it? Yeah. Cool. The two of you, if you want to.
They're so pretty. I love them
Yeah,
so
they're very
much.
And it doesn't require attunement, which is
Oh.
nice. So if needs be, you can swap it amongst the party as things call for it.
That's cool. I think I'll wear it because it looks cool.
Yeah,
Mm.
absolutely.
Ooh, the fishing that you can do.
Yes.
And I guess there's no the two potions, the blue ones you identify as potions of water breathing. Nice.
I'll hold on to the potion.
Yeah.
There's 2 potions healing, right?
Yeah.
So nice.
I'm assuming you just put the stuff back in
Yeah.
the bag, right? But yeah, you know what it is now, so you can pull it out without issue.
I wrote down half elf human
Oh.
for the NPC.
Cool. Would you guys then begin making your way back to where you found the others?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go back to the bartender. Maybe we
Alright.
should opt into real estate. They don't have a Jones window here yet.
Quick feeler. Do you want to take a break? 10-minute breathing? Sure thing. Cool. Yeah, take a break there. Be back. Thank you very much. In a minute. Right, welcome back. So, we'll pick up with Zia back at the bar. What was the last thing that was said?
They were explaining how the thing that they
The
were
size of
talking
the
to
thing.
was bigger than the island.
Yes.
And I'm just going to ask them if they, like, do you need help looking for your curtains? Do you know what your curtains look like?
Yes.
Yes, you need help. You want help?
Yes.
You know what they look like.
No.
Do you know where they are?
No.
Okay. Ha. Do you want me to help you? Or I have friends, and I'll point again to Otto, like he can also help you.
Okay.
I have more friends than just him who can also help.
I have an armchair.
You do have an armchair. It's a very, very exquisite armchair. It's a very nice armchair. How are you traveling? Do you have a... Oh my gosh. Do you have a boat that you're using to travel across the ocean?
No.
How are you traveling?
Hiding.
Okay. Stowing, okay. Okay. Help, yes. Would you like to travel with us
Where?
to find your curtains? And other things.
Okay. I think at this point, Otto, you get up and
Hi, this is Alice's armchair.
Hello, Alice. Why?
looks at you. Coughs again, but I don't know how to do a lady cough. Mine just sounds like a 70-year-old. I don't know.
Otto takes a step back. You are missing.
I'm looking for
Otto will just on why are you looking for curtains in her head.
They are things. No, you do you.
Oh, okay. Does anyone else hear this? Like, does anyone register that we're having a conversation?
Make a perception check. Looking around.
8.
Doesn't seem like it.
Can you show me curtains?
No.
Okay. Friend is weird.
I'll like kind of whisper to Otto in Dwarvish, since I don't assume that Alspires knows Dwarvish. I'm like, I'm pretty sure Alspires is being possessed kind of by mushrooms.
What?
Yes, it's very strange. No, don't say anything. They're going to follow us, and we're going to help them find their curtains. They love armchairs. They have an armchair. Can you show my friend your armchair?
No! Taking more steps back.
I'm sorry. He's very. He's not used to. How do I explain this? He doesn't know how things get onto or into people's skin, apart from hitting people with sharp, pointy things.
That's why I hide.
Yeah, understandable. Do we know where our other friends are?
They go look 4 and 5 things.
Okay, that's what we got.
She doesn't do the blinking.
What?
She doesn't do the blinking. Or the blinking.
Well, they didn't have eyes before they killed this woman.
What?
No, it's okay. It's okay. They came from a fireplace. I don't think a literal fireplace.
How much is this here to drink?
You are big.
Thank you.
She said it was something bigger than an island. Back home. No, not Atlantic, I don't think. It was hot. At home, was it hot and wet?
Yes. The word is human.
Human.
Hot and wet. Human.
Human.
Okay.
Okay, I love this so much. Okay, it's like a puzzle that I'm slowly solving. It's great.
I hope you are. I'm so lost.
It's difficult. It's not Otto difficult, because talking to Otto is a strange thing. But this is a different kind of strange thing.
Yes.
And this one, no offense, is fun. I said no offense.
How am I not supposed to
that
take
means it's
this?
okay.
No.
It's okay.
I mean, like, I struggle to find a way to word things so that Otto understands it. With this, I can be like, okay, fireplace is hot. Fireplace.
You could literally use the same thing with Otto and he'd understand.
No, look, Lauren really doesn't mean no offense. I mean, they accused Deja of, like, keeping the Fae as a slave and being a slave owner. And then said no offense, and I was like, okay, well, that's also, I don't know how else to take it. But it's just, it's
Coming from a drow as well.
I don't mean it in a mean way.
No, I know, that's what I'm saying, because it's honest mistake.
I get it.
Like, I don't know how else to say it. So I'm just going to hope that you understand me enough not to be hurt.
Don't worry.
I'm just like, weirdly enough, even though Otto's repels, there's a mutual understanding. Words are hard.
Yeah.
So are understanding things.
Okay. What just happened? You were chatting.
We go look for curtains and then
Yes. Go look for curtains.
it's fighting.
The figure gets up and starts walking out of the bar. Where's she going?
Stand
I-
up
I-
and stuff.
Okay, yeah, I guess I'll follow, but like, kind of like, I thought you were following us. We were going to help you.
Okay.
Are you looking for your curtains?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know where you're going to look for your curtains?
No.
You're just wandering around.
I sat with the appropriate length of time.
Okay. Can we show you things before you find curtains?
Can we show you where you might find your curtains?
Yes.
Okay. What? I know I've asked this before, but what do your curtains look like? Are they small? Are they big? Are they medium? Are they very big?
Thinking of specific.
They don't have a size.
Just curtains.
It's a concept.
I think it's just curtains.
They don't know what curtains are.
They ask for curtains.
They don't understand exactly what curtains are.
Why don't we try curtains?
Yeah, we can go try curtains. We'll go to a curtain store, I guess.
Oh, that's a much better idea. Otto would have just walked into any place with curtains and pulled them over.
No!
Curtain store there.
Yeah, we'll go to anywhere with curtains, not rip them off, and I'm like, okay, these are curtains.
There are curtains in the bar.
Okay.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. I'll be like, these are curtains. Are you looking for these?
No.
Are your curtains a physical thing? Can you touch it and taste it and see it?
I don't know. I'm new to these things.
Okay, so much information.
Has,
I'll.
has it stopped or is it still like walking and talking?
It stopped and to let you guys show it the curtains.
No, okay, no, I'm not. Okay, Zia's just gonna like kind of be like, okay, well, we can show you where there are other curtains or things that might be what you are looking for. And I'll just. Do you know where the other two went?
Yes.
Do you know the name of the place? Okay. Can I just stop, like, either just walk up to a table or go back to the bar and be like, are there any fighting pits? Like, really well-known fighting pits?
You'd get the same ones.
Okay. Otto, we need to look for one. No. We need to look for one pair of chopsticks. It's a place. It's a fighting pit.
Okay.
That's where the others went. Probably.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to just kind of. I feel like Zia gotten into a rut of trying to figure out what the curtains are, so we'll just keep asking, like, is it something that you can touch? And like wait for a response. Like, is it something you can see? Wait for a response. And like, because I just want to know if it's like a concept of something. Like, if they thought that humid was human, then maybe curtains are like courtesy or like something like that.
Yeah, reasonable assumptions. You get similar answers to what you have gotten. They don't seem sure, and the line between physical thing and concept to them does also seem blurred. It's entirely possible. Yeah, but nonetheless, this person in tow, you guys leave the bar. As you guys walk up the street, you see they stick to the very edge of the street and make sure they stick to the eaves of kind of the overhanging buildings. And where there's gaps between the buildings, they kind of quickly run and hop over them. After like a minute or two of walking with them, you can see it looks like they're trying to avoid the sunlight. Yeah, but nevertheless, after a few moments, the two of you spot each other. You guys coming down the street, you guys coming up the street. Yeah.
Yeah. I will.
Me, Madoin with a new cloak.
Yeah. Obviously, like flaunting it in someone else. But
I'm
one thing.
wearing a coat.
And the cutlass, is that in the bag or was one of you? Oh, yes, you
You know where.
Okay.
Sure.
With a loincloth. That's my only two opening option.
Either way.
Yes.
One output two. Without output three is nothing.
I bought that big ass leather coat before I left. I'm just gonna hold that out, noticing this creature recoiling. So I'm sort of just trying to drape it over.
Mm-hmm.
Like curtain, yes.
Okay.
Also, unintentionally hiding this creature from there.
Yeah. I guess we'll see each other going down the road.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Okay.
name with a new cutlass and a new
Yeah.
cloak. You guys with the new person covered.
There you go.
A couple of
Well, what you guys got there?
What have you guys got there?
Hmm?
Yes.
Some new clothes. Looks like you also got.
We have a new person? Question mark.
Okay.
They're going to be following us. They're looking for curtains, but not actual curtains. They don't know what curtains are.
They are made of the mushrooms.
Yes. Their name is. No. No mushroom stew.
Can I try and insight check this creature?
Yeah.
Just trying to figure out anything.
Yeah.
Okay. Not bad. As we're talking about it, relating to food. It's gonna be 15.
Nice. Doesn't seem to realize that you're talking about eating it.
Okay.
No mushroom stew. No using elsewise.
No using elsewise, but what if I make mushrooms to give to elsewise?
Also no. I don't know. See, it's just like trying to weigh up like the pros and cons of like, is this cannibalism? No. Thank you. I don't even think it eats.
Do you eat?
No.
Okay, it doesn't eat.
It's like getting awfully close in its business. Does it seem to be breathing?
No.
No, it's not breathing, blinking, doesn't eat.
It blinks occasionally,
Mhm.
enough that you imagine it must be like a
Conscious
a
thing.
conscious thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what? This close to it, what does it smell like?
It has kind of like an earthy smell. I guess slightly damp. Doesn't smell bad, but does smell like, I guess, like a humid forest, so to speak.
I was just gonna like laugh to himself for a second and say, smell like home. Just recoil a little bit confused.
These are my friends. They'll help us. They'll help you find your curtains.
Walks up to the two of you and coughs and then extends out. And you both hear in your heads, and you guys hear it as well. An exchange of names is common.
I know.
Neem ovens. How much can you pay for curtains?
Kazas. Also, how much?
Elsewise.
I don't think they
Speaking our
understand how.
language.
I don't think they understand how gold works.
What is this thing?
I don't know. It's a sacrifice the required amount of time.
I'll show it the gold coin. Say, you have?
No, why have I done this?
No.
Yay! Yay. Okay. This is great.
Good for curtains.
Sometimes.
Finds curtains.
Doesn't find curtains. Don't give them
Fuck.
any of that. No. Don't give them any of that.
I shook my head to indicate I did not have.
And that's why you can't find the curtains.
Can I just look for any sort of like magic place? Like shop, frickin' library that looks like they might sell magical tomes. Some persons who's hawking their wares being like, I can identify your future husband or something. Just anything.
Right. Make a perception check for me, looking around the street and exasperation.
Yeah.
22.
You don't see anything that strikes as immediately magical. You do see, however, a hunched over figure with kind of huge bags on their back, piled high, a different set of piles to the one you saw, but
Yeah.
the same
Okay.
person,
Yay.
just with seemingly different ways, trundling their way slowly up the road.
Okay. Okay.
You still have the duck.
No, I'm pretty sure it might be on the boat.
No, it's left in Timboda, is what Leica said.
Oh yes, she left it with the foundry people, I think.
People, yeah.
Okay. He had stuff I wanted to buy. Okay. Okay. I'll casually walk up because Zia's not doing what I'm doing right now.
Sure.
And I will approach him like I was asking about where I might find you.
Hello again. It's good to see you. What can I do for you?
You had some braces of elven kind the last time I saw you, and a bag of beans for a very specific price.
Alright.
I was thinking about if you had those again. So I now have the funds.
Well, that's great. Give me a moment.
Yeah.
And begins, you'll watch as he trots across the street to this fellow with bags piled much higher than them, a kind of wizened, kind of grandfatherly looking old man, a human, who begins setting down his pack, which, you imagine he must be fairly strong to carry everything that he is, and starts setting it off. There's different bags everywhere. He starts rummaging through them.
He says, no bracers. I have a fine set of boots made by elves. Perhaps
Yes.
that's what you're
Yeah, boots.
looking for. And, yes, my beans are still here. I've got some newer wares if you're interested. But I would be more than happy to part ways with boots with you.
Okay. Does he know what his magic items do? Like when,
Seems like it.
okay. I'm just like, do you have anything that lets me speak other languages that I don't know, or understand languages that I don't know? Actually, no, that's useless. That's not gonna help me. Damn it. Elvenkind boots. What do they do again? It's just armor?
No, they're boots that give you advantage on stealth checks. At least stealth checks that rely on. They make your footprint. Your footsteps leave no sound.
Okay.
And those were 300 gold.
Okay.
I can give you.
I have the prices written down for everything that I knew he was selling.
Yeah, I can give it to you again if you like, and I can also give you the new stuff that he has.
He had magic beans for 6 platinum, 5 gold, 3 silver, and 4 copper.
Yep.
Okay.
We might actually have that now that we have platinum.
I have 18 platinum. Yeah. I'm going to.
And if you guys are interested in wares,
Yes.
you guys are also around. So
New stuff.
You
Sorry.
also use those, right?
My brain is going everywhere.
Yeah, don't worry. He has he's got a set of eyes of minute seeing, which look kind of similar-ish to Leica's goggles. They give you advantage on investigation checks for things that are like close up to you. They're essentially the goggles that some people have for like miniature painting and stuff, the magnifying glasses. It's kind of like those. The what?
Investigation.
Yeah. He has a luck stone. He shows you he has a shovel, and as you breathe in and out, it grows in size and then shrinks. So as you breathe out, the shovel shrinks, and as you breathe in, the shovel grows. He also has a vial of water in which the water sticks to the top of the vial. It seems like gravity is reversed just inside the vial. It's the few new things he has in like 2 weeks since you guys have seen him. And then the other thing he has is the boot of Elvenkind, a bag of magic beans, a wood carved flute with a leaf growing out of each of the holes, and a set of smelling salts. You can see there's, he's got enough bags and he's got plenty of other stuff, but this is what he offers as on sale for the time being.
Okay. My eventual plan is to get Casarus or Leica to just look at Elsewise and identify.
Okay.
Don't know if that's gonna work. Luckstones give you advantage?
No, it gives you +1 to every skill.
Oh, I had a stone of good luck. Okay.
Oh, well, yeah, that's what it is. Stone of good luck.
That's something different then.
I don't know.
What are the prices?
So the eyes of minute seeing are 300, same as the boots. The luck stone is 250 gold. The shovel is 17 gold, 26 silver, and the vial of water is 62 gold. The flute is 1 silver, and the smelling salts are 5 silver.
Okay.
It's a flute that makes music if you know how to use it well, and makes noise if you don't.
No. I mean, I'm sure you can use it to stir, but it's not the purpose of it.
I lie.
Oh my god.
Very well then.
1 silver.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Luckstone would be pretty good.
Need a shovel to dig up treasures here. With pirates.
See, now that there's stuff to buy, I want to spend all of my money.
That's kind of the purpose of having money.
What if you're saving up?
Yeah,
Buy
there's
more.
no stress.
Okay, I am going to buy boots.
Okay.
Luckstone.
Okay.
So that's 550 gold.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to pass in. Oh gosh. Words, numbers. That would be 55 platinum.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to pass in 5 platinum and 500 gold.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you pay him. Okay. Okay, I'm not buying the shovel. Travellers wants the shovel to buy the shovel.
Okay. And the beans.
Oh, fuck the beans. I'm buying the beans.
Okay.
I can't remember how much money I spent.
Pay an exact change.
5. What did you say? 5.
So 5 platinum, 500 gold.
And then it's 6.
Yeah, you need 6 platinum, 4 gold, 3 silver, 4 copper. An
Okay.
exact change.
Oh, I do have silver. Okay, yeah, I can pay him that.
Sure thing.
17 gold, 5 silver for the shovel.
The shovel was
17 gold, 26 silver.
Yeah. Okay,
And yeah, holding it to test, it looks like on the with normal breathing or like a deep breath, it swells to twice the size, and when you breathe out fully, it's half the size of normal shovel. And interestingly, if you breathe in partially and then put the shovel down, it remains at that size. Or if you hold your breath, yeah.
I'm just thinking, what would happen if Django uses this thing?
Oh.
It's just infinitely huge.
You dig up the world.
Death by shovel. Oh, death by shovel. Yes.
no. Okay.
Now just multi-class into paladin and become
Shovel Knight.
So good.
Yeah, it counts as a magic item, so bypasses resistances. Cool. You can roll 3d4 to see how many beans are in the bag. That's
Okay.
how a bag of beans is work.
3d4.
Yeah. And then it's much funnier if you don't look at the table for what happens when you plant a bean. So when you it's a random effects table, but it's funnier if you don't know what's going to happen. That's the function.
That's perfectly fine with me. 2, 2, 1.
5 beans. Cool. Wonderful.
Now asking what the vial does. The water, does it just...
It's up to you to find out what it does. I just find them and sell them.
Oh. How much was the vial again?
62 gold.
Okay, I'll take the vial.
Sure thing.
I'm busy doing maths.
Yeah, no worries.
And I think my brain is broken at this point. Like, I have no clue what to do now.
Don't you even worry.
All I know is I'm going to be pickpocketing people now.
Okay.
Since I've spent money.
While the also busy buying stuff, I'd like to ask elsewise, do you want to cover something with the curtain? If we're trying to close something?
No.
Do you know what windows are?
Yes.
Do you have windows?
No.
Are you looking for windows as well?
Do you wear wigs?
Can I insight the whole knowing what a window thing is?
Sure. Yeah.
Yes, but it sometimes doesn't know what it actually
That's true.
a window is.
Yeah.
So it could be like, okay, well, I know what my window is, but I don't know what your window is. 18.
It thinks it knows what a window is.
Okay. This is wonderful.
Do you like windows?
I haven't seen one.
Is this your body?
Now.
Where's your old body?
We'll sit in this one.
Do you like the new body?
Yes.
Do you miss your old body?
I still have it. Kind of pulls aside its cloak, and you can see it's mostly its whole body, which is its hand, which is flesh. New body.
Mm. We need to show you some windows. I think they're quite important when it comes to curtains.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep an ear out for the shenanigans.
Yeah, it's a group call psychically. So
Yeah.
I'm
I'm just gonna very much know
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
it's them. So
Yeah.
Can
Cool.
I
Cool.
notice that they're
Humans.
being perceptive and like listening in?
Yeah.
Can I okay. I wanna act like I'm getting a message from elsewise, so I'll just start responding as if some communications were sent to me specifically.
Okay.
So Neil will just say like, oh, that's interesting. I won't tell the rest.
side check.
I'll catch on. I hadn't thought about that.
Make an insight check. You guys can make a performance roll, or deception, I suppose.
13.
Let's see.
You are so lucky that I like you. I was about to stab you with a pencil.
13.
Ooh.
21.
Do not worry.
Thank you.
You can tell that Neem seemed to be meets it, beats it, so you can see that Neem has a mischievous twinkle in their eye. Kazros is a bit harder to read. It's entirely possible that he's getting direct communication. You're not sure if that's something that's possible or not.
Okay. Okay, yeah. I'll just keep an eye out for them doing their thing.
Sure.
Spread your good word.
What is up there happenings right now?
Honestly, don't know. I'm gonna keep looking for a magic shop.
I feel like we should show these things to Michael.
They're not the science experiment.
Kind of are.
No! They're a person, I assume. Are you a person? Are you a plant?
Yes.
Okay. See? Not science experiment. Ta-da,
Constantly
figured out.
experiments.
Yeah.
That's where you should inside check.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. So do you tell him the truth?
Made of mushrooms.
Hold up.
Jackie? Are mushrooms plants?
That's one of them.
That's
Seven.
good.
Okay.
Tell him the truth.
You say it was the old body. Do you take old body? takes another 3 steps back. Okay, very nice. Start walking in the opposite direction, not even knowing where are we going.
I'm just looking for a magic shop.
Okay.
So I wanna get someone to just figure out what curtains are. Like, I want someone more intelligent than me, obviously paid by you because you are very smart, and I hope that your NPCs are.
Depends which one. Yeah.
I was about to say, who's the guy you killed? I can't remember what his name is.
Jim,
You're gonna have to be more specific.
No, the guy you killed at the end of Trials.
Oh, the halfling dude.
Yeah.
The halfling dude.
Step.
Oh, it's Skep.
Yes. I was like, so hoping that Skep would be here, because he would know how to talk to this thing.
Make an investigation check for me.
Okay.
Um,
Somehow screwed up my page. 17, 18.
18, very nice. As you're walking, Neem, are you doing anything in particular with the sword at your...
No. Still trying to be alert.
Cool.
But not using the sword, but like
Sure.
paying too much attention.
You can make a perception check for me, keeping an eye out as you guys are.
Okay. 24.
Okay, fine. 24, you don't notice anyone following you. You notice the group drawing eyes, but not more than other individuals seem to be. It does seem that you guys blend in because of your strangeness to some degree. You do notice almost imperceptibly the blade at your side growing colder. And yeah, kind of begins not freezing, but like your thigh, your hip begins to get cold with having it in proximity. Zia, looking around, you don't find a magic shop as such. However, you do find a figure that, at least by appearance, you identify to definitely be a practitioner of the magical arts. Kind of like a middle-aged woman in a kind of like a, like a kelp green robe, which kind of shimmers slightly. She's got, looks like it has long sleeves, but she's got them bunched up past her elbow. The big thing that takes you off is the large tome at her side, which is generally the sign that someone is a wizard, at least specifically, but some kind of spellcaster, who looks to be walking kind of down the street towards you guys. In hand has a basket with a cloth covering it.
As we approach each other, it's like, hi, excuse me, you practice magic?
Yes, I do.
I have a friend who is looking for curtains,
Aye.
but doesn't exactly know what curtains are.
Aye.
Is there anything that you can do spell-wise, or just general intelligence-wise, to help me figure out what the curtains are?
Perhaps.
They,
I'll have to meet your friend.
yeah, I'll kind of gesture towards Elsewise.
Mm.
Like, they are very strange. I assume that's sort of maybe common in your line of work, since you do work with magic. And in my experience, magic is quite strange. They don't entirely know what windows are. Their concept of our words is not the same as what our words mean. They don't speak Sylvan, Elvish or Dwarvish. I've tried all of those languages. My hope is that maybe I can find a language that makes sense to them. They also speak in your mind, not physically. And I'll leave that information with you. Figure out if you can do something with that. I will gladly pay you for your help.
Well, let us see if I can help them first. And kind of looks at Elsewise, who like stares back unblinkingly. The person kind of looks around at them from different angles. Elsewise kind of just follows their head. You see her reach out a hand and lightly touch Elsire's forehead and mutter an incantation. Kind of step back and say, well, I'm afraid I don't know what to do either.
Okay.
A strange bonny lass, this one. I don't think there's anything nefarious at play here. I sense no great evil. I don't know exactly what this is. Most things to do with magic take years of study, though I'm not convinced that this is magic. There doesn't seem to be any magic about them. They cost detect magic, and there's nothing as a spell among others. I'm afraid your guess would be as good as mine.
Can you speak with plants?
It's not within my realm of capabilities, I'm afraid.
Thank you. Would you like compensation for your time?
No, it was not a bother. She's on her way.
I'm gonna look for anyone who has like herbalism shop. I am going to crack this, whether it's by myself or with an NPC's help.
Meanwhile, the blade is continuing getting cold to the point that it's almost painful at this point.
Oh.
You do. This blade does require attunement, with the prerequisite being that you're proficient with cutlasses, which has the stat block of a scimitar. I think clerics are. I think the two of you.
Is it a simple melee weapon?
I think it is, yeah.
I believe it would be.
Yeah. You can. Your options are attempt to attune to it, drop it, or continue holding it and begin to take cold damage.
Yeah, I think I'll just attempt to attune to it.
Sure thing. Make a wisdom saving throw for me.
We're proficient with martial weapons, so it does make a difference.
Before the save?
Do what you're doing.
You can.
I'm just saying it doesn't matter, even if it wasn't.
17. My wisdom is
Nice.
Wait, no, sorry, that's 15.
15. Okay. I'm afraid that does make a difference.
Oh. Guidance, dude. Guidance. Guidance. This is a wisdom save.
Yeah.
You have an advantage on an intelligence
Yeah.
save.
He
Uh,
turns into a yeti.
You take 21 points of necrotic damage as a significant chunk of your vitality is absorbed into the blade, and you'll see as strange kind of energy just flows from Neem into the blade, which I think the two of you get a good look at for the first time. And as much as I described ivory blade with kind of algae on it, the hilt looks like it's made out of rotten wood, but holding it, it feels perfectly sturdy.
Does
Yeah.
it still feel cold?
Yes.
Oh. Yeah, I think at this point I'll probably drop the blade
Okay.
and start trying to heal myself.
Sure thing.
I'll pick it up and examine it.
Yeah.
Does it look the same as when we...
Looks the same. Yeah. And it's not. I think Neem, you're aware. Make just a wisdom roll for me, if you don't mind. You're still casting ability.
Only a 13.
13, okay.
Sorry, no, it would be a 14.
Okay, nice. You're not 100% confident, but aside from the kind of once-off damage, so to speak, you don't feel any other adverse effects. So it's not doesn't feel like this blade is stealing from you permanently,
Okay.
and isn't it's probably a 50-50 that it's cursed, or just there's a safeguard installed into the weapon, so to speak.
Okay.
But yeah, kind of just looking over it, it doesn't look like it appears to have changed in appearance, except that it is incredibly cold.
Do you want me to keep this in the bag for now? Or do you want to hold on to it?
Let's keep it in the bag.
I'll put it in the bag and hold it.
No, it's fine.
I'll stick it back.
Mm-hmm.
He was not okay.
Is he shivering?
He's just gonna put his hands around you and cast cure wounds on you as well. First.
Nice.
It's just 1d8 in the hold. Right?
Yeah.
It's okay. You warm you up. One day I will heal you for a decent amount. It's not that day. It'll be 5 minutes to heal you.
Use it on myself at second level as well. My own.
Sure, yeah. I think unless anyone else has anything they'd like to attempt with the sword, we'll call it there for tonight, it being 10:30 and all. Anything?
I'm just looking for a good. I will also mention that I really want to take a look at that sword, but that is it.
Well, I think the option's there if you'd like to.
No, yeah, I'll just mention it. Be like, if we get
It's about to be put away.
if we get back to the ship, then Micah can do a whole glasses thing. I know Cadros has a spyglass, but then we can also get Django to see if he knows anything about it. I'm using all of the tools at my disposal. Okay,
Jenny is not a knowledge.
it's fine. It's fine.
But sure. Cool. Well, yeah, then we'll leave it there. Yeah, thanks guys. I really enjoyed that. I look forward to seeing what becomes of you as things go on. I'll pick up there, hopefully back with next week.
Not with Otto.
Not with Otto, unless we reschedule for later in the week.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, we'll make a plan. Cool. Cheers.